Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Marion County, Kentucky, down here in Lebanon on a Friday the 13th. And my name is Jeff Jacobs, and I would not want to be anywhere else on this Friday the 13th, as we've got a big district matchup coming up tonight. A couple of teams hungry for a victory, and my, what a difference one game will make. The big win for the Golden Lions against Casey County a couple weeks ago puts them in a position to win tonight to host that home game, first round of the playoffs. So a lot on the line tonight, a lot to get to. It's a scary evening up here, and a couple of spooky guys I've got right here. Scott Boland, Caleb Grasham, going to get you ready for everything you need to know for Marion County and Garrard County. Coming up next here on the Golden Lions Sports Network. Stay tuned.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire.
Garrard County Athletics is proudly sponsored by the Bob Allen Motor Mall, Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, the Irving Group Realtors and Auctioneers, the Hunt Insurance Agency, First Southern National Bank, Danville Office Equipment, Garrard County Health Department, Sutton Pharmacy, Farmers National Bank, Marksberry Farm, DocuBit, and Whitaker Bank.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank. Your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Since 1967, Irving Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Irving Group Realtors and Auctioneers, no one sells it better. Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garretthealth.org.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking
with personal service
you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Lebanon, Kentucky, where tonight the Garrard County Golden Lions have a huge district matchup between Garrard County Golden Lions and the Marion County Knights. Let's go right to our good friend Daniel Hawkins' Marks Berry memory moment, where Garrard County and Marion County meet for the 13th time in team history. Garrard County leads the series 10-2 and is 6-1 in games played in Lebanon. Garrard County has won 7 consecutive series matchups, with the most recent a 24-12 road win in 2019. Christian Hansford had 138 yards that night rushing and 4 touchdowns, as it provided enough for Garrard County and enough offense as the Garrard County Golden Lions proved victorious here in Lebanon. Tonight, Jeff Jacobs, Dr. Caleb Gresham, and Scott Bolin, as we are ready for Garrard County Golden Lion football, folks. Go ahead and tell all your friends, Mainstream Media TV, check us out, like us, send us a message, tell us where you're watching, but most importantly, root on the Garrard County Golden Lions. We'll be back with game time stuff, as it is going to be the Farmers Banks X's and O's coaches interview, as we're going to send you right here as head coach Spencer Crutchfield and Dr. Caleb Gresham were able to meet and discuss tonight's matchup.
Coach, I didn't have a chance to kind of catch up last week with the Gold Lions being on bye. Man, big-time win at Dye House Stadium over the Casey County Rebels. So kind of talk to us about what that meant for the program.
Well, it's huge, just for the guys and for the goals we have set as far as team-wise. And, when you get into district play, you're trying to go 1-0 each week and playoff, starting the playoff kind of run here. You're setting yourself up for playoffs, and you want to be 1-0 from here on out. And, we were able to do that. It was huge for us confidence-wise. And, it helped us just because we've not had things go exactly the way we wanted to, and super proud of these guys for coming to work every day and continue to work and get better, and just super excited for these guys.
So I tell you, the atmosphere at Dye House Stadium has been great this year. I love seeing the students kind of celebrate with the team, come out on the field, and it just kind of feels like, kind of everybody coming together to kind of enjoy the success there.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's about. These guys, I told them you better, enjoy these days, and the community's always been behind us and supporting us, and it's huge. It's huge for these guys to see the support from the community, and it kind of pulled us through. I told the student section after the game, these guys rely on y'all to pull them through, and they were amped and ready to go the whole game.
So going into the bye week, football coaches sometimes get in routines, and so much about football is preparation. Mm-hmm. So the bye week, you don't really necessarily prepare, except you prepare to improve yourself. So kind of talk to us about what the bye week meant for the football team.
Well, first thing is it's always good to go in the bye week with a win. You have a little more confidence, and so, we're able to do that. We went back to fundamentals. We worked on fundamentals, blocking, tackling, making sure our technique was right, making sure we're getting it lined up, making sure our stances were right, and, kind of got some guys who were banged up a little bit, try to get their legs back underneath them, try to get over some injuries, and we just worried about us. Like you said, we're not really worried about the opponent as much as we're worried about getting better fundamentally.
So travel down to Lebanon tonight. So tell us a little bit about this Marion County football team. What can we expect offensively and defensively from Marion County?
Well, they're a smash mouth football team. They're going to run the football 85% of the time, and they have some really good backs. They got good size up front, and they're okay with going 3, 3, 3, and 3, and just pounding it out and chunking it down and taking time off the clock. And Defensively, they're really aggressive. They get after you. They've got some athletes on the field that can cover some ground, so they can create some problems for you.
Yeah, big time game tonight, because with a win, basically we get, the Garrett County kind of goes into next week not only to play for the district championship, but a win tonight also secures at least one home playoff game. So kind of what would a win here tonight mean for you and this football team?
Well, it's huge for the guys, especially these seniors, to get another game, guaranteed another game at home, and that's one of our goals, to host a playoff game and try to compete for a district title, and we got to make sure that we get this one tonight in order to be able to achieve that.
Yeah. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.
That was Garrett County head coach Spencer Crutchfield and Dr. Caleb Gresham with our Farmers Banks X's and O's coaches interview. When we come back, we will go over the Hunt Insurance keys to the game, where tonight the Garrett County Golden Lions have traveled to Lebanon for another district battle. When we come back, we will talk with head coach Spencer Crutchfield and what the conversation that he had with Dr. Gresham, and we will talk about all the keys to tonight's game with Marion County. This is Garrett County Golden Lion football here on Main Street Media and Golden Lion Network.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrett County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garretthealth.org.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
And play here.
we offer modern banking.
With personal service,
you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC. Or the land of the free and the home of the brave.
He's good.
And welcome back, folks, as that was the national anthem sang by Junior here at Marion County. Not exactly sure as who that young lady was, but man, Dr.
She's
Gresham,
talented is what she is.
What a voice on that young lady is. That was a fantastic rendition. Coach, before we get to the ball game, we have a little bit of a mystery we need to solve as there's somebody out there somewhere has apparently been trying to use our name, image, and likeness and posting on us. I'm not happy about it.
Yeah, I'm neither going to confirm nor deny who the masked men might have been.
I know.
But what's interesting is we come down here to Marion County, Scott, and we've got a mask.
They were sitting here.
We've got a mask.
I don't know
sitting
if
here.
we've been set up.
It might have been
you.
Hold on, Jeff. Jeff is wearing a gold polo.
He was
one of the
wearing
individuals in the mask video was wearing a gold polo.
We're going to have to find this out because I'll tell you what,
it's a good-looking mask.
Out of nowhere.
Got the Power G.
They did. They put a lot of work into it.
There's a lot of engineering in that $1
Whoever it was
mask.
that did that was very intelligent. I'm not sure who they were.
Maybe even a doctor.
If any of you guys find out out there, please let us know because we're just searching near and far trying to figure out. But folks, we are here in Lebanon tonight as it is game time. We're just 9 minutes away from kickoff as Garrett County Golden Lions will be taking on the Knights of Marion County. And, Coach, before we get to some of our shout-outs here, let's talk a little bit about the Hunt Insurance Keys to the Game as this is a very important contest for both teams.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, Scott. I mean, honestly, this is almost as big as it gets here. I mean, and I'm just going to be honest, coming into this game, I said this last week, or the last time the Golden Lions took the field against Casey County, I had a little juice in it.
Oh, yeah, you're fired up.
Man, just Golden Lions taking the field in the district contest, and then the Cats playing Florida, and we all know Dr. Nichols was really excited about how that ended.
Great ball game.
And now kind of the same way this weekend here. And, folks, what we're here, we're on the crisp here, or the cusp of the Golden Lions taking the field here, and they have the opportunity with a big win tonight to host a playoff game for the first time since 2014. And in next Friday night, Dyehouse Stadium play for the district championship against rival Mercer County.
Would be
How about
crazy.
that?
Oh, my
That would be crazy. We've actually had Marion County was nice enough to play our theme music for us tonight in the background while
I'm
we're sitting
impressed
here
with
talking.
the playlist.
Very well done.
I'm impressed.
Very well done.
Yeah.
Probably second only to Bell County.
Yeah,
Probably
Bell
second
County.
only to Bell County. But I will tell you this. Shout out to our friends here in Marion County as hospitality
Yeah,
is first class.
Well, we know the superintendent, Chris Brady, and without a doubt, everything that Chris does is integrity and has a lot of high values and morals, and so it's no surprise whatsoever.
No doubt. And we can't let it go by to talk about the superintendent just for a minute, as he married a good old Garrett County gal, as he married Jada Brumman, as they're down here, and he is leading this fantastic district, so we're excited for them.
And boy, they got a press box you can have a
got
barn
a press
dance in.
box,
Hey,
folks.
there's a couch behind us, and there's a room to take a nap. Baby.
Did you say a barn dance?
Yeah.
Barn dance? We could have us
You
a
ever been
barn
to a
dance.
barn dance?
No, but I am tonight.
And this guy's from Louisville.
I thought a barn dance.
I've never been to a barn dance.
Well, I tell you what, we're going to talk about one tonight, folks. We're going to go ahead and take a break, and when we come back, we will talk. Actually, this time we will talk about some keys to the game. I've just been teasing it a little bit here, coming back and forth, but we are 6 minutes and 45 seconds away from kickoff of tonight's football action. This is Garrett County Golden Lion football here on Main Street Media and Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank. Your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit DocuBit.com for more information.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garrardhealth.org.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service
you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
And welcome back, folks. 3 minutes and 19 seconds away from kickoff tonight as our good friend, head coach Evan Preston, wanted to talk about my wasp spray.
Hand sanitizer.
And hand sanitizer.
You got a trophy over here?
I have a trophy over here, and I have something else. I'm not exactly sure. Some type of game day paint.
Yeah,
Athletics,
folks.
the
as
paint we are here, I saw Rocky Patel was in there as we're here at the hometown or Countryside BP Studios. And, man, Rocky, I tell you, we got all kinds of things here for you, buddy. Don't you worry about wasp or dirty hands as tonight.
We could have used that wasp spray clay can.
Hey, we could have used it as we've got got some good stories.
Sponsored by.
Yeah, sponsored by all these folks. But welcome back here, folks, as Main Street Media, Dr. Caitlin Gresham, Jeff Jacobs, and Scott Boland, as we are just 2.5 minutes away from the game. And as we promised just hours ago, as we're going to
Jeremy Bull has been sitting on the edge of his seat.
Well, he wants to know. He's like, what is the Hunt Insurance keys to the game? Shout out to our man, Chuck Hunt. We're still praying for you, brother.
Yeah, we are,
Chuck. As
Chuck.
we miss you, my man. But what are
Enjoy
the
the game, my
Hunt
friend.
Insurance keys to the game, Dr. Gresham, as you are prepared for tonight's battle?
Yeah, so, kind of talking to the coaching staff and head coach Spencer Crutchfield, kind of leading in and kind of preparing for this game. Offensively, kind of the same thing we've almost been saying the last several weeks, just the ability to kind of play a clean game on the offensive end. Garrard County played probably the cleanest game of the season last year against last week against Casey County. I don't think there's no doubt that's one of the reasons why the Gold Lions come out with a big win against Casey County that night. So I think, again, kind of playing a clean game, avoiding penalties, kind of get behind the chains, and avoiding turnovers. The turnover bug has definitely been an issue for this Gold Line football team this year. So I think offensively, those are the keys to the game. Defensively, it's really simple. I mean, we're going to get in a phone booth and we're going to get in a fist fight tonight with Marion County. Folks, Marion County is going to get in double tight formation most of the night. They might split a receiver out, but they're going to get in a wishbone and they're going to run in between the tackles. And they're going to make you stop them. So it's really important for Garrard County to kind of match that physicality and kind of not allow Marion County to kind of get into one of these, one of this offensive momentum where, they gain 3 yards, because they're fine gaining 3 yards every play. So Garrard County is going to have to get on the other side of the line and be disruptive and cause negative plays for Marion County to be successful tonight on defense.
Garrett County has won the toss as they will defer to the second half, as Garrett County is going to have the gold pants, or breeches as I like to call them, as they got the gold breeches. They've got a white jersey with yellow numerals and a cardinal helmet with a power G on the side, as Marion County Knights are going to be in the maroon pants with the gray shirts or gray jerseys and white numerals. And Coach, we're less than 30 seconds away.
This feels like a big game, boys.
It is a big game. I'm telling you guys, I got some juice. I mean, this is a big-time football game tonight. The winner kind of has a clear path. If Garrett County wins, clear path to host a playoff game.
That's exactly right. Let's get some shout-outs. Our man, Sean Allen Secord.
Oh, yeah.
First one to chime in
go.
tonight. So let's go, Garrett County. Big game tonight, as Gerald Price says, good luck tonight, GC.
Price. What's going on, buddy?
Waylon Boyd checks in early,
Let's
says,
go.
let's go, Garrett County. Our good friend from Rome, Georgia, listening in.
Win in Rome.
Gold, go, Garrett County Golden Lions. And our good friend Jessica Fife checking in.
She's wondering who's going to be the Whitaker Bank player of the game.
Well, she's wondering as she's going to be just intently watching, as I know her husband is there just drawing out plays and just biting his fingernails.
Well, anybody that catches a baseball with their
bare hands. Crazy. He and Kevin Mitchell, they're the only two that I've ever really seen do that. Tucker Vaught, speaking of baseball legends, as he's in here, he says, get after it, Cardinal and Gold. Let's go, boys. Go, Garrett County, as Landon Neff has checked in.
Let's go.
As folks, this is a big game, as we've got lots of folks. If you have not talked to somebody yet, tell them we're playing tonight, as my man Rocky Patel.
Let's go, Rocky.
Countryside VPs, as we are in his studio tonight, says, let's go, Garrett County, win, win, win. And, man, Chuck Hunt.
Oh, I love you,
Chuck
brother.
Hunt.
Say, brother.
Let's get after it, GC. Home playoffs is in our grasp. And the main man, Billy Goldsmith.
Billy G.
Hey, he's right. Biggest game in the last few years.
I agree with that.
I just got a coach chill. I just did. With all this music and all that.
A lot of people get one when we talk about Billy Goldsmith.
Well, that might be the speaker.
That's what it was.
It might be the speaker right beside the speaker.
No, we say Billy Goldsmith listening in, you got nervous.
Billy Goldsmith and the speaker. I think that's a lethal combination.
That's right.
Yeah.
Tyler Collier says, let's go, Garrett County, come home with a big fat W, my man, as it's about goal time, as Garrett County Zach Daly, number 33, will be kicking off for the Garrett County Golden Lions. As this is a beautiful facility, Coach Gresham, and a beautiful night for
love
football.
the facility. I absolutely love the facility, and this is perfect football weather. Man, you could not ask for a better football Friday night. Kind of getting into middle of October. Man, just blessed to kind of be here, blessed to be with the Golden Line Sports Network, ready for this football to be kicked off.
And we're just about there. As Jason Turner says, let's go, GC.
Let's go.
Big district win. Ryan Napier checks in as well, said, let's go, Garrett County, as it will be fielded at about the 5-yard line for Marion County, as that is Brett Edlin. As Edlin is going to take it down to the right side. We hit about the 18, 19-yard line where Marion County will start 1st and 10.
You know, we've talked about this all year. Zach Daly is an absolute weapon, for Garrett County. One of the things that, kind of coming into this game, Zach Daly's 14 for 14 in extra points, 4 for 4 for field goals. Can't get much better than that.
No, you're right.
But, man, even on kickoffs, does such a good job of kicking that ball deep and kind of pinning the opposing team deep in their own territory.
Marion County runs a familiar wishbone,
my
as
kind of
you'll
football
see
now.
your type of football. But, man, what a look at the technology over here. Is they've got a, I guess you would call that just what is their yard? Is that just a bright LED type first down marker over there? As it looks pretty cool, as that's going to be on the ground, as 90% of tonight's offense from Marion County will be on the ground, as that will be a gain of about 2. We can't go too far, Coach, without talking about Sparksy is back in for Garrett County Gold Line, and Andrew Sparks, as he will make a big difference for the Garrett County Lions.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Real big addition coming back for Garrett County. Great to see Andrew Sparks back in. One of the things I will notice is Marion County, probably their best, most explosive running back, number 41, Jonathan Marples, is also back for Marion County. He's kind of been out the last couple of weeks.
Marples averages 133 yards a game for the Knights, as they have missed him the last couple weeks, as they had an off week last week in the 2 games before, as quarterback is Cox is going to keep it this time and roll out to the right side.
Wow,
he's going to be tackled in an open field. Nice job there by our man John Connor Moore. The sophomore does a really good job on the out holding his own, and singular Tackle there, man. Great job. It'll be third down for the Knights.
Yeah, so, what Marion County did was the quarterback kind of reversed out, kind of faked the blast play, and kind of kept the ball. Garrett County, kind of being really aggressive, trying to get in there, kind of stop the run, kind of opened up an opportunity for Marion County to gain some big yards there.
Third down and a long one for the Knights as they're going to turn and hand this to Marbles off the right side as he's going to bounce off one defender as he's going to get out to the boundary as Cam Peak will run him out of bounds as that'll be a first down.
Well, we talked about this. I mean, this is what Marion County, this is their offense. I mean, folks, they're fine if they never throw the football.
Sure.
I mean, they're going to run the football in between tackles. Almost the quarterback keeper is almost like a trick play. For this offense here. So, Garrett County has got their work cut out in terms of having a physical football game here tonight.
The Bull Ellis has checked in. He says, let's go GC, as he is tuned in tonight on the edge of his seats for the Garrett County Golden Lions as it's 1st and 10 for the Knights from their own 35-yard line. First drive of the contest as they're going to hand off to the fullback, number 34, Lane Daughtery, as he is a 5'6" sophomore, as he'll gain about 2, possibly 3. We'll say 3. It'll bring up 2nd and 7.
So what they did right there is just kind of run the fullback trap. So just kind of real quick hitter. And again, 2nd down and 7. We talked about this. The coach of Marion County, Arthur, he's a Bell County guy.
Oh, yeah.
So, you're going to see a lot of similarities between what Marion County is doing offensively tonight and kind of what Dudley Hilton has been known for. Arthur Carter, the head coach here at Marion County. So kind of what Dudley Hilton is known for. And this is old Dudley Hilton football.
Brian
is just trying to get 3 yards every play.
Brian Sweeney checks in, says, let's go Garrett County, as it's 2nd and 7 for the Knights, as he's going to fake the handoff to Marples, roll out to the right, as he's going to throw one that will be incomplete, as it was just a little bit, it's going to be just a little bit low there, that pass from Cox, as he's only thrown it 40 times on the year for about just south of 30 yards a game.
Yeah, so that's a big play for Garrett County. You want to make a play and put this Marion County offense behind the chains there. So really nice job by Jagger Wood, kind of a naked bootleg there, and Jagger kind of stayed at home and kind of forced the quarterback to kind of throw the ball maybe before he really wanted to. Kind of led to a big incompletion and now a 3rd down and long for this Marion County offense.
Dwayne Stipe checking in, says, let's go GC, as he's in town listening and watching and cheering on the Golden Lions.
He liked our OVW show.
He did like our OVW show.
Goodness,
we had some pretty nice tickets. We'll have to tell you about that, as that's going to be a flip quickly to number 28, Chance Smith, as Smith is going to stay on his feet and get all the way out to the boundary right at the first down marker. Looks like he's actually short.
I think he's going to be like a couple of inches short.
As Smith on the year is averaging about 70 yards a game, 68.7.
So I tell you what's funny, Scott, is actually today, Coach Centers and I literally had this conversation about, Coach Carter coming from Bell County. Bell County's kind of known for that play, just kind of an old quick pitch. And he said they've not shown it all year, but I guarantee we're going to see it tonight. Well, we saw it maybe on the 4th play tonight.
He sure did.
From Marion County.
As Marion County is going to bring in quarterback Landon Cox.
Big play here, folks.
Big play.
Got to have eye discipline, not jump off sides.
Cox is a senior for the Knights. Garrett County is lined up as they've got 10 in the box. 9 in the box. They're going to hand off quickly to Marples down. I'm not sure
he soared, baby.
I'm not sure he made it.
Wow.
What a great defense.
Play
There's
for Garrett
Sparks
County.
right in on top of it on cue.
Oh, my
As
goodness.
we talked about that earlier, Andrew Sparks climbs in there and blows it up.
And I tell you what Marion County did, and this is kind of their base play of their offense, is kind of what you call power, which is kind of the quarterback reverses out. They lead their 2 running backs kind of lead on the linebackers. You block down, and it's kind of a little bit of a slower developing play. And Garrett County's defensive line, Andrew Sparks, Caleb Centers, did such a good job of exploding, getting on the other side of the line and making a big stop for Garrett County.
It'll be 1st and 10, Garrett County.
Wow,
what Marion County
40-yard
line
by both teams early.
Yes.
Yeah.
As our good friend Ashley Bolton says, let's go Garrett County. As good luck tomorrow to the 8th grade Garrett County Lady Cougars, as they will be competing in Lexington in the state tournament at 5 and 7 o'clock. Garrett County will have familiar quarterback Justin Parsons will be under center as he turns and gives to Malachi Simmons off the left side, as he'll get out to about the 40-yard line of Marion County, where he will bring up 2nd and 6.
Against Casey County, this Garrett County offense looked kind kind of what we expected kind of going into the season, Scott, where, can't have thunder and lightning,
Oh, yeah.
can peak. Malachi Simmons doing a great job of running the football. Hayden Edelman being the ultimate warrior like he's been all entire year. Caleb Sanders, Bill Dance the fisherman.
Bill Dance, baby.
Kind of leading the offensive line as a center. So let's see if this offensive can kind of keep that momentum going.
2nd and 6. Parsons in shotgun formation. He's going to hand off to Simmons again, following the left side. Not too much there as he gets out to the line of scrimmage and will be driven back and bring up 3rd and 6. Marion County 40 as Karen Barnes says, let's go, GC.
Go, GC.
Big number 23, Zach.
Oh, number 23.
Zach, I believe you had a birthday, buddy. Happy birthday, man. Let's go. Big game, he says. And Phyllis Hicks, as she checks in for the first one of the night for the Marion County Knights, as she says, let's go, Knights. As it's going to be 3rd and 5. And they gave him 1 yard there as Parsons is going to split out Elliman to the near side. Parsons is going to drop to throw as he's going to pull it down to run it this time, as he's going to think better of it as he gets a gain of about 2 or 3. Not quite to the Bob Allen Motor Mall first down.
Going to be a little short.
Did gain about 3 or 4. Could bring up about 2 or 3, Coach.
Yeah, and I mean, so, Justin did a good job of dropping back there. Didn't like what he saw. Kind of tucked it, turned it into a positive play. Now kind of a 4th down, maybe a long 3. Kind of have an opportunity to kind of run and pass here to pick up a big first down.
Grandma and Grandpa K watching from chilly northern Michigan.
Oh,
let's go Garrett County, and let's go number 11, Trace Allen Scott. As this is a huge game all the way up to Michigan tonight on this beautiful Friday the 13th in Lebanon. Parsons awaiting the snap. As that is going to be offside. As that's going to be a first down, Garrett County. A Bob Allen Motor Mall first down, first of the night, as Garrett County will have.
Number 55.
So White Hat has a microphone that you talked about earlier. That's pretty interesting.
The result of the play is a first down.
Yeah, I tell you, I mean,
fancy.
They're kind of fancy here.
They're kind of fancy.
Man, this press box, I'm not sure if it's got lights. It is awful spacious.
That's right. I've got my cell phone out here trying to figure out what all these numbers are in here.
We might need a flare.
If we need hand sanitizer, we got it though.
The mayor and the first lady says they're watching from Kentucky tonight as they're finally back, as they said, let's go GC. As Garrett County has it 1st and 10, as that is going to be a false start, I believe, or
I don't see a penalty.
I don't see a flag. I just heard a whistle.
Official timeout called.
Official timeout.
I think there's an equipment issue. So I think Garrett County's going to have to sub Jagger Wood in to play quarterback.
I can come down and play.
Kind of fix maybe a helmet issue is what I think is what I think they have.
Warning on the quarterback for Garrett County.
Equipment warning on the quarterback. I have a feeling White Hat enjoys that microphone.
Yeah, so I'm going to be honest with you. So I'm going to play nice here, okay? I'm not a big fan of the microphone, okay? Because I think it makes those guys feel.
You guys like yours?
Oh yeah.
Maybe just a little too good right there, okay?
As James Harris says, let's go GC. I'll be at the be coach next year. Give it all your boys. As there's going to be a flag on the play.
And so what happens is you get a new quarterback in and kind of get a new cadence, get a new rhythm, and that definitely kind of makes things a little bit harder than what the team might be kind of accustomed to.
As this will back up the Garrett County goal lines 5 yards, will be 1st and 15.
Justin Parsons coming right back in.
From the Marion County 37-yard line. As Dalton Osborne says, let's go GC, as he's fired up and ready.
Well, see, actually,
Parsons kind of goes right back out.
Yeah, because a play didn't happen.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so he's got to set out a play.
He's got to set out a full play as the penalty backed Garrett County up 5 yards. 1st and 10 from the Marion County 37. 5:30 to go here in the first quarter. On your Urban Group scoreboard, all knotted up at zeros, as Jagger Wood's going to keep this one this time going off the left side, as he's going to get back almost to the original line of scrimmage. Gain of 4.
So one thing I didn't really like there, Scott, is so Justin Parsons comes back in. White Hat kind of stops him, forces him back in, and he didn't reset the play clock. So I kind of feel like Garrett's offense was kind of rushing because the back judge kind of raised his hands up because the play clock was continuing there. So now Justin Parsons is back in.
2nd and 11 for the Golden Lions from the Marion County 34-yard line. As Parsons is going to look over the Marion County defense. Clap of the hands, rolling out to the right as he's got a receiver and Element open. As Element makes a move to the middle of the field and gets back to the boundary, not quite to the first down marker.
It's short. Yeah, I mean, it's maybe a yard short.
Maybe a yard short.
It looks like we got a holding penalty.
Oh, mercy.
Yeah, the flags haven't been too kind so far for Garrett County.
Holding Garrett County.
Kind of offsides penalty and now holding penalty.
Holding.
Number 64 of the offense. 10-yard penalty from a previous spot.
As that will back up Garrett County 10 yards, as it'll be second down. And about 22 for the goal lines from the Marion County 44-yard line.
You know, one of the other things is, folks, some of y'all may not know, football and soccer are the only two sports that you get to pick your official association. So Garrett County uses a different officials association than Marion County. So when you're coming on the road, you're always a little bit worried about that, right?
That's right.
That you've got basically a home crew official association kind of calling this game. Now, we're not going to use excuses. You got to play through it. But, man, that whistle hadn't been kind early on for Garrett County.
2nd and 22 as this is going to be a handoff to Malachi Simmons as Malachi will be stuffed right at the new line of scrimmage to bring up 3rd down and 21 for the goal line.
Yeah, Garrett County's really trying their best to kind of establish some interior run. Haven't had a whole lot of success early on in this game so far with that exterior run. Definitely kind of see kind of Garrett County trying to get the ball in maybe Cam Peak's hand or Hayden Elliman's hand. Now, when it's 3rd down and so long like it is right here, if Marion County becomes aggressive, you know, Garrett County might try to hit them with some sort of a screen or something like that.
I am overstimulated here, folks, as there is way too much stuff going on.
There's a speaker
as it's going to be
within inches of us.
3rd down and 21 from the Marion County 44 as Parsons is going to drop back to throw on this time as he's going to throw it deep as he's got Peak open, but just overthrows him by a couple of yards as Peak had beat his guy down off the right side, as that will bring on the punting unit for Garrett County as it'll be 4th and 24. Billy Goldsmith says, thinking of the Teeter family tonight as we lost a great one in William Kirby just a few weeks ago, as John is one of the assistant coaches here for head coach Spencer Crutchfield in the Golden Lions. Mike Grimes checks in, so let's go GC, let's get this big win. As good snap here to Jagger Wood. As Wood gets off one just a little bit wobbly off the right side as it's going to take a Marion County kick. And Garrett County will down it at the 30-yard line as that was Jaden Decker that downs the football for the Garrett County Golden Lions.
Ended up being maybe about a 12-yard punt there, for Garrett County.
And it will be 1st and 10, Marion County. Barry Walton checks in, says, let's go, GC. Need a big win tonight. Hey, Perry Ann Friend says, let's go, GC.
Go.
She says, thank goodness for Main Street Media TV watching from her niece's birthday dinner at Roosters.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, the Friends.
Let's go.
Friends. Hey, good to hear from the Friends. Love you guys. It's going to be 1st and 10 as the Knights are going to be under center. It's going to hand off to Marbles. Actually going to hand it off to number 28, Chance Smith, as Smith is going to get out to about the midfield marker. His coach, they run a lot of misdirection there in the backfield with that wishing.
Yeah, that was kind of a counter right there. And again, this defense is prepared all week to be aggressive and kind of be ready, kind of take on these lead blocks and really attack on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Arthur Carter from Marion County did a nice job of maybe kind of using Garrett County's aggressiveness for his advantage right now and kind of hitting a counter there and having a big play there for Marion County.
1st and 10, Knights from their own 48-yard line after the 13-yard pickup from Marion County. As this time Marbles is going to get the call off the left side as he's going to be hit by the right side of the line as Daugherty in on that one as well as Ison and Element and Peak.
Jordan Decker, and I think, and that's all about, you got to attack that lead block there, Scott, to kind of blow that up and not give, not to give that running back any space there. Gold Lines from the new Casa Amigos restaurant and the old Leo's Pizza, offering free delivery citywide. Come by and enjoy your Mexican favorites, Amigo.
Greg Carey checking in tonight and says, go Lions, as well as Teresa Dolan says, let's go GC. Our man B. Sebastian, B. and Lisa said they're just chilling on the deck watching
do
tonight.
that.
What a place to celebrate a big Garrett County win. I know that's what he's thinking, is it's going to be 2nd and 9 from the 50-yard line, as he's going to roll back to throw it this time, as he's going to be pressured, as he's going to pull it down, going the wrong way, which is good for us, as that's going to be a flag in the backfield against Marion County. So this will be coming back.
Yeah, and I tell you right now, it's hard on those offensive linemen because the quarterback is kind of scrambling to try to get some space there, and a lot of those offensive linemen are going to do their best to try to protect their quarterback. End up kind of getting a block in the back, which is going to be a big time penalty.
Yeah.
For
especially
Marion
that
County.
spot of the foul.
Yeah,
right?
I believe so.
If that spot of the foul, he was already 15 yards behind.
Number 57.
It's not a spot foul. It's from the line.
Yeah, it should have been.
Yeah.
So that's going to be.
Maybe we can try to change
maybe we can
that.
try to get that
Yeah.
changed. Kevin Daugherty checking in tonight, says he's watching from Minnesota
my
this
goodness.
week. He says, "Go Garrett County." I don't know. He might be the first one to watch from
Worldwide.
Worldwide. As
Wow.
I tell you
Minnesota.
what, Michigan and Minnesota, as it is.
We
I'm
got the
sure.
Great Lakes.
Sure, it's
Love the
chilly.
Great Lakes.
Chilly up there, man. Matt Porter checking in. As
he
he
knows
said, what
something
a
about
great
defense.
defensive stop last time, as he's looking for another one here, as well as Tyler Colliers. They know a little bit about defense from their playing days, as it's going to be 2nd and 19 Knights. It's going to be a handoff this time off to the left side, as that is going to be Smith. Smith is going to be ran out of bounds.
It's going to be
a
holding.
gain of about 10.
It's going to be a holding penalty against Marion County here.
As it's going to be waiting on the preliminary signal. White hat looks at Garrett County's bench, so that will be against Marion County.
Garrett County's did a good job of being really active on the other side line of scrimmage, Scott, making Marion County kind of feel a little bit more uncomfortable, kind of having the tug and make some hold to try to stop that momentum.
Replay, 2nd down, 1:17 to go here in the first quarter. Your Urban Group scoreboard still all knotted up as zeros, as we've played between the 30s so far tonight.
Well, we definitely got Marion County behind the chains right now.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt about that, as we've got to make sure that's where we keep them. As Faye Longbatch says, watching from Richmond, Kentucky, says, let's go Garrett
Madison
County.
Gardens, the home of
Good
Madison
luck.
Gardens.
Brian Wilmot checking in, as he says, let's go GC, bring home a big
let's
W. As this time Landon Cox averaging about 30 yards a game in the air, as we're going to have a timeout here maybe, or
Dead ball penalty. Delay a game on the offense. 5-yard penalty from the previous
5-yard
spot.
penalty.
Yeah,
Coach Carter pretty frustrated with that. I'm going to tell you, that 40-second clock is going quick tonight. I mean, we noticed that against Garrett County when Garrett County had the football here.
It's going to be 2nd and 33, as there's 43 seconds to go here in the first quarter. As it's getting down to this could be the final play of the first quarter, folks. As this is going to be a handoff. It's going to be a fumble on the play.
Garrett County with the football.
J.T. Parsons, as he was alertly able to jump on that football. And Garrett County will have it 1st and 10 from the Marion County 27-yard line with 28 seconds to go, Coach. And, hey,
big-time defensive play there.
You always want to be on the positive side of the turnover battle. And that puts Garrett County up 1-0 on that battle.
We've seen Garrett County start these 2 offensive possessions with as good a field position as you possibly can. I think it's absolutely critical for Garrett County kind of be able to kind of take advantage of that and kind of get the ball in the end zone here.
Our friend Carolyn No checks in, says, let's go Lions, as she understands this is a big game for Garrett County. Karen Barnes is like, come on, boys, get your heads on straight. Let's punch one in the end zone, as 28 seconds to go here in the first quarter, as this is going to be a flip, as that's going to be a dead ball delay of game.
Man.
But both these head coaches have been complaining about this, about the back judge. I mean, this 40 seconds is going. And I will tell you something. What's happening is when he counts, I don't think it's a second. I mean, I think he's kind of trying to wave at somebody's attention there. So a 40-second play clock kind of turns into about a 37-second.
He may have had some L8 before he came up here.
He might have hit regattas.
Yeah, he may have regattas. Whatever that is, that place was awesome.
Yes, it was.
I had a calzone the size of my right leg, as it was huge. As Cam Peak is going to go in motion. as Parsons is going to drop back to throw the football this time, as he's going to kind of get hit at the time, and it'll come up short, as that'll bring up 2nd and 15, 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Ben Carter says, let's go GC, bring home a W, as Ben is one of our fantastic 5th grade teachers at Camp Dick Robinson. Sean Sinkhorn says, can we get rid of the refs, Mike? This isn't NFL.
I'm not a fan of it. I'm just going to be honest with you. Not a fan of it here.
That's right. The Queen, Terry Feldman, checks in, says, let's go GC, as she's watching in and cheering on the Golden Lions, as I'm sure she is as excited as we are, ready to punch one in here, as Malachi Simmons is going to get the football, as he will gain about 3. He'll bring up 3rd and about 12, but that's probably the last play of the first quarter.
Man, that went quick,
that
Scott.
is going to bring us to the end, and your Urban Group scoreboard will read Garrett County and Marion County all tied up at 0. When we come back, it'll be the start of the second quarter, where Garrett County will have it 3rd and 13 from the Marion County 29. This is Garrett County Golden Lion football from the Countryside BP studios here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank. Your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
$1. And welcome back, folks, as we had a quick first quarter where Garrett County and Marion County failed both of them after a couple of times to put the football in the end zone. Garrett County now has a 3rd and 13 from the Marion County 29-yard line, as Parsons will be in shotgun formation, as we're going to have a whistle.
Timeout Marion County, I believe, Scott.
Timeout Marion County. We'll keep it right here as Coach, something I assume Garrett County lined up in something that head coach Arthur Carter was not happy with, I assume.
Yeah, I'd say no doubt about that. I think Coach Carter wasn't real crazy about the defensive lineman right there. You got Garrett County's got the ball 3rd and 13 on the Marion County 30-yard line, so you kind of feel like this is 2-down territory.
That's true.
So if you're Spencer Crutchfield, you're definitely kind of calling some plays, and you are. I mean, so this is kind of like a chess game. So you kind of line up in a formation, kind of see how the defense is going to line up and adjust to it, and then you kind of make some plays and make some calls according to how their alignment is. So I think that's something Coach Carter wasn't real pleased with, called a quick timeout to try to make some readjustments there for the Marion County defense.
I think the mystery has been solved by Sean Sinkhorn, as he said the back coach probably had pineapple on his pizza. That's exactly what it was, Sean. So his arm's going faster. His arm will flinches quicker. It's just going to be 3rd and 13 for the Golden Lions, as Parsons is going to put Peak into motion, as he's going to flip it to Peak, as he's going to follow the blocking of Malachi Simmons off the left side, as he will gain about 4, we'll say, as it'll bring up 4th and 10 for the Golden Lions from the about, what is it, Coach, about the 26-yard line? 27-yard line?
Yeah, it looks like about the 27-yard line there.
Needs to get down to about the 17 for a Garrett County Golden Line first down.
Kind of back to the original line of scrimmage. Garrett County kind of getting behind the chains on that delay of game penalty there on first down. So definitely looks like Garrett County is going to go to the kind of throw the football here. Offensive line needs to do a good job of protecting Justin. Justin needs to kind of get the ball, kind of throw a nice pass. Let's see if the goal lines can pick up a big first down.
Peak and Wood out to the right. Element to the short side boundary, as they're going to throw 1-2. Element is going to be caught. No! It's just spits away, as I thought it was going to be a tough catch anyway, and I thought Hayden had pulled it off. And with that, Garrett County will turn it over on downs to Marion County, as Garrett County just have had two good opportunities, Coach, of good field position, and failed both times to punch the football into the end zone.
Yeah, and I'm at, this is a big football game. So, it's one of those things that, Garrett County has had two great opportunities on their first two possessions. But, hey, give Marion County and Coach Arthur Carter a lot of credit. Defensively stepped up, kind of prevented Garrett County from getting in the end zone. Now, let's see if Garrett County can kind of keep this defensive going and do a nice job here against this Marion County offense.
Paul Powell says, let's go GC. He wants to hear the Golden Lions roar. There you go. See, that takes me back from about 2 years, right? Cindy Rogers says, let's go, Garrett County. Cindy Rogers says, that is going to be a flag.
So I'm going to tell you what this is, Scott.
Tell me, because I have no idea.
Spencer Crutchfield.
Delay of game on
Wow.
the offense.
Wow.
Delay of game.
That back judge is going quick.
Well, so we've got a former head coach in Atlanta, Georgia tonight that's watching.
Gosh.
Coach Barry Kincaid, he says that 40 seconds is normally longer in Georgia.
Yeah.
So maybe
that's slow time.
Slow time. Maybe, I don't know what's happened to him up
You
here,
think the
Coach
back
Kincaid.
judge knows it's a 40-second instead of 25-second clock? It used to be a 25-second clock.
He may have it in sped up motion, as that ball is going to be handed right up the middle.
When I listen to podcasts, sometimes
you
do
do 1.5 speed. I think that may be what's happening. What's happening down there.
One of the things that I thought, Scott, before I saw the delay of game, if you notice, Marion County comes up to line scrimmage. Their offensive lineman is what they call in the 2-point stance.
Right.
The quarterback says something, they put their arms down, and by rule, they are required to sit still for a second. Well, we've noticed on film a lot of times they rock into their stance, and they don't really ever stop.
Right.
So Coach Crutchfield is going to talk to the officials before this game to kind of see if they can stop that.
As this is going to be a fake handoff, as quarterback Cook is going to keep it, Cox is going to keep it as he rolls right for a gain of about 3, as it'll be 3rd and 11 or so, as the far line judge just backed up a couple yards. So
it's kind of a guess out there tonight. So I also tell you this again, talking to our coaching staff throughout the week. They know Arthur Carter's from Bell County, but they also said Marion County really hadn't showed belly all year. But they know that Bell County loves running the belly, and they prepared for the belly. And guess what? We just saw right there. We just saw kind of a belly play.
That's what I was going to say. You had me. I had it right down to that. As this is going to be a little misdirection, hand off to the right side, as that is going to be Marbles. He's
going to be short.
He's going to be well short.
4th and 7.
4th and 7. Garrett County, as the crab boat captain Wild Bill checks in, as Dr. Chris Vance says, "Let's go GC." Speaking of that, Jeff Jacobson, Professor Jeff Jacobson, and I will be at East Jessamine tomorrow.
Let's go.
As we will be supporting the Garrett County band. Look for that, as it won't be live, but we'll be doing some good stuff, as you're going to be seeing, as we're going to be there supporting the band, as this is going to be a line drive knuckleball. Look like Tim Wakefield throwing a knuckleball there, as it's going to take a really strong Marion County bounce and roll down where Garrett County will have it 1st and 10 from the Marion County 32-yard line, as Garrett County will hope to move the football, Coach, with 9:07 to go here in the second quarter.
Yeah, every goal line fan knows, whether it's game day or every day, the good folks at Countryside BP have exactly what you need. Gas, coffee, snacks for the big game. Stop in today at 25 Kemp Dick Road. So 3rd offensive possession for Garrett County. We've really seen Garrett County really try to establish that interior run. In those last couple of plays, saw Garrett County kind of airing it out to Hayden Element and kind of putting the ball in Camp Peak's hands.
Parsons this time is going to hand off to Malachi Simmons, as he's going to fall forward for about 1, as he sent Cam Peak off to the right side at a little misdirection, and hands it to Simmons coming to near side to bring up 2nd and 9 Golden Lions.
Yeah, I tell you, Marion County, this defensive line for Marion County, really doing a nice job. Talking to, Coach Crutchfield throughout the week, was really impressed with number 57. His name is Matthew Gribbins, 6'2", 270-pound offensive defensive lineman. Does a really nice job of getting in the backfield and being disruptive for Marion County.
2nd and 9, Golden Lions. As Parsons awaiting the snap as he's going to throw one out to the flat to Hayden Element. As Element's going to have a first down and more. He's going to make contact, some vicious contact right about the first down marker, and there's going to be a flag on the play as that was a Bob Allen Motor Mall first down that could be coming back.
It's going to be holding on Garrett County. Boy, there has been a lot of flag. I tell you, the last
2 weeks.
Number 21 of the offense.
Yeah, the Casey County game had a lot of flags.
And I tell you, this has gotten. I mean, this is going to be a close contest here tonight.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah,
no doubt. This game has been played between the 30s.
And we've probably seen 7 or 8 penalties already so far.
Well, and what happens, in about all sports is you don't have any chance of getting in a rhythm.
Get into a flow.
You just can't get into a rhythm. So it makes it tough. So it's going to be second down and 19 now from the Garrett County Golden Lion 24-yard line.
I'm telling you, the Golden Lions better hurry up. The back judge is flying with his hands.
As he's going to hand off this time to Simmons. Oh, my goodness, Simmons almost busted out of there as he got hit initially when he got handed the football, but was able to squeak out, and as he had lots of green in front of him as they were able to shoestring tackle him there. Bring up 3rd and 19.
Yeah, again, Marion County doing a great job of kind of getting Garrett County behind the chains and putting Garrett County in a really difficult 3rd down and long. 3rd down and 20 here.
That about made me jump. I did jump. I mean, that music took off there. It's going to be 3rd and 20, 7:20 to go here in the second quarter as Parsons is going to roll out to his right this time and throw one into the flat. That will be just short of Elliman. As that will bring up 4th down and 20 for the Golden Lions. 7:10 to go here in the second quarter. As Garrett County will send in Jagger Wood to punt the football away.
Important message from the doctor. Dr.
Yes,
Chris
sir.
Vance said, make sure everyone goes to Los Agaves Monday night, October the 16th. They're giving 20% of all proceeds to the Garrett County Band.
Oh, you didn't see the rest of it. It also said if we showed up, he's going to buy our dinner.
Well, I know where I'm going for dinner.
Jeff, so Monday night, Dr. Vance has said he's going to buy all of our dinner. I appreciate that.
He's got deep pockets.
Thank you very much. As Wood takes a little bit of time as he actually thought about what he was going to, if he was going to run it or not. But that's a great kick by Jagger Wood. It'll be 1st and 10 Knights from their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, I tell you, I mean, this has definitely been a defensive game and a penalty-ridden game so far here. I think if we looked at the penalty yards would probably be double what the offensive yards are for each one of these teams here so far.
Our girl India Harvey checks in, says, let's go India. GC. Glad you're feeling better.
Oh, man, so
as
happy.
They've got a big wedding weekend this weekend, so we're excited. They're going to get to celebrate. Fantastic stuff.
I can officiate the wedding.
You can officiate the
India,
wedding.
if y'all need me to come in from the bullpen, let me know.
There you go. Hey, and I can come, and do some DJing or something.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I can't really do that.
Dance.
I can do it off Pandora. So you just tell me whatever mix you like. As Cox is going to roll to the right as he's going to be picked off by Hayden Elliman. Defensively, Elliman was in a perfect spot.
And I'm going to tell you, this Garrett County defense, already I think has really kind of frustrated this Marion County offense. Saw Marion County come out in kind of a shotgun spread formation. Not really seen Marion County do that a lot this year. So I think this defensive unit led by Coach Hester has really kind of knocked Marion County off balance here. This is the 3rd possession Garrett County has had starting in Marion County's territory.
5th interception on the season for
Wow. Man, that kid is flat out getting it done.
Look at you, Professor Stats over there. Coming in on it as it's going to be a handoff to Cam Peak off to the right side, trying to get to the boundary there. It's going to be a flag for a holding as Whitehat is going to throw one.
Have you heard the expression they can call holding on every play? Well, they're calling holding on every single play, folks. I mean, my goodness. And I'll be honest, both offensive lines for Marion and Gary's kind of throwing their hands up in the air and saying, tell us what you want me to do.
Number 64 of the
My dude Jamel Burnside checks in, says, let's go GC. As this is going to be a replay of 1st down after backing up 10 yards.
When I saw the mic, when I heard the mic, I knew we were in trouble, Scott. I'm just telling you, folks. That's all I'm going to say. When I heard the mic, I knew hey, people like hearing their voice.
They
Oh,
do.
yeah.
They do. I mean, not us. Not us. We would never.
I went for a guest appearance and been doing this for 12 years.
That's
now.
exactly right.
My
First
goodness.
and 20, Garrett County, as Parsons is going to throw one out to the left. As he's going to get Cam Peak, it's going to roll back to the middle of the field as he's going to be about a 9-yard completion, 8-yard completion, bring up second down and 12 for the line.
So, maybe the most productive offensive play tonight for Garrett County. And I'm going to tell you, that's what Garrett County did against Case County. Did a real nice job. Justin Parsons kind of stepping back, 2 or 3 step drop, kind of throwing the ball with confidence. Cam Peak, Hayden Elliman, Jaggerwood doing a great job of catching the ball, going straight up the field and picking up positive yards for Garrett County. Then when they got the pass game established, then he kind of went back to that run game with Malachi Simmons and improved to be real effective. Yeah, open things up.
Second and 12 for the Lions. From the Marion 42-yard line, it's going to be a pass out to the flat to Element. Will be complete right at the original line of scrimmage. Bring up 3rd and 10 for Garrett County. 5:52 to go here in the second quarter.
And you'd like to think, again, this is probably two-down territory here, for Garrett County, as long as you have some positive production here on first down.
Garrett County has it here, 3rd and 10. For the Marion County 39-yard line.
Man, what a fast football game here, folks.
As Parsons looking over the defense. I tell you, when they hit that music like that, it just makes me jump. I had too much caffeine today, I guess. They're going to hand this one off to Malachi Simmons. He's going to have a hole as he's going to gain
about half the yards he needs.
About 5 or 6.
Yep. Go lines from the Big Deals online store. Save 20 to 50% on gift certificates to local businesses at hometownlive.net.
DT Boone says, looks like the refs want to use that mic tonight. I see.
That's kind of my prediction here.
You're right on it. No doubt about
the
it.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank halftime report. We're going to be joined by Garrett County Emergency Management Director Wanda Shelton, and then head coach of the 5th and 6th grade team at the middle school, head coach Donley Barnes.
4th and 6, Garrett County, 4:44 to go here in the second quarter. As Parsons is going to drop back to throw, as he's going to throw a screen pass to Cam Peak, as he's going to have the first down and more, as he just runs over somebody, as that's going to be a Bob Allen Motor Mall first down.
He won't go down,
finally goes down.
Now, I'm going to tell you,
no flags on the play. Somebody's shoe is off.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, Cam Peak, I think, knocked the defender's shoes off. And I'm going to tell you something, folks. A play like that can absolutely provide a lot of positive energy for a football team here.
I tell you what, I've heard of knocking some cobwebs loose, but man, he just knocked a dude out of his shoes.
I mean, Cam Peak caught that football angry.
He did.
And man was not going to be stopped to pick up a big first down.
It's going to be 1st and 10, Garrett County from the Marion County 14-yard line. 4 minutes, 10 seconds to go.
It's going to be timeout, Marion County.
In the second quarter, timeout, and we'll take 1 2 as we are here at Garrett County is taking on Marion County as a 4:09 to go on your Urban Group scoreboard, all tied up at 0. Garrett County Golden Lion football here from the Countryside BP Studios on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
And welcome back, folks, as Parsons is going to hand it off to Simmons off the left side as he's going to dive forward for about 2, as that looks like it'll bring up 2nd and 8 for the goal line.
Go lines from the Crow's Hat Pub on the square in Lancaster. Now open Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays at 4. Come watch all your favorite teams.
Anthony Dotson says, let's go Lightning.
Oh, man.
As it is Thunder and Lightning show
You're
right
talking about
now.
double D's, beer cheese.
We need to get those guys to punch one in. As former Sheriff Ronnie Wardrop says, let's go Garrett County. As Garrett County is going to hand this one off to Malachi Simmons. He's going to dance a little bit in the backfield.
He's fighting for
He
yardage.
keeps the legs just churning.
And I'm going to tell you right now, it's kind of an interesting play call here, Scott. Definitely think, the Garrett Cane's going to continue to be aggressive and try to get the first down, but they're in field goal range now.
Yes.
With Zach Daly here.
Third down and 9 for the Golden Lions. 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go as the clock is running here in the second quarter. Garrett County will receive the football to start the second half. Karen Barnes says, great run, GC. And she'd like to see one here as we get a first down or even better, punch it in.
Yeah, timeout, Garrett County.
It's going to be a timeout, Garrett County. As we'll keep it right here, 2 minutes, 54 seconds to go, and your game reset 0-0 on your Urban Group scoreboard is your score. And Coach, go for it.
At the Garrett County Health Department, family comes first. More than half of all United States infants benefit from WIC, Nutrition, Assistance, and Education. WIC, which stands for Women, Infants, and Children, is a supplemental food program that provides nutrition, counseling, and support for moms before and after birth and children up to age 5. Want to know if your family can benefit and qualify? It's easy. Call the Garrett County Health Department today.
Well, 2 minutes, 54 seconds to go, Coach. We've had lots of opportunities. This is probably the closest we've been tonight.
The game is kind of, if this was a soccer match, we would say the game has been played on the Garrett County's end.
Right.
Almost the whole entire
That's
game. So, Garrett County has had a lot of opportunities, but if I'm not mistaken, it's only the 4th possession of the night for Garrett County. So when you've got two teams running the football like these two teams do, this play clock just never stops.
No doubt about that, as it has been running continually other than all of the flags. As Parsons awaiting the snap here from Centers as he's going to throw one out. Oh, it's going to go right off the hands of Peak. As this will bring up 4th and 7, Coach. Should we kick it?
Yeah, I'd say they'll be sending
here
up
they
the field
go.
goal
As
unit.
here comes the field goal unit as Zach Daly will look to add to his total on the year, as this will be from the 11.
So it's a
what is that?
28-yard field goal.
28-yard field goal, so it's 17 yards. As 27-yarder, I think he hit a 33-yarder against Casey County, if I'm not mistaken. As
He's a big-time weapon.
He's a big-time weapon.
Number 7.
Hayden Element holding. JT Parsons snap, good hold, good kick, and be in there.
It's
and
good.
It is good. Huge
Unbelievable. Man, what
kick.
a weapon. What an absolute
And
weapon.
with that, Garrett County takes their Urban Group scoreboard lead. 3-0, 2:44 to go here in the second quarter.
Garrett County just scored. You can score a job now at Nesco Resource in Danville, Harrodsburg, and Stanford. Call 859-238-0058.
Jessica Tala says, come on, GC.
Let's go.
As, man, what a great weapon, as you talked about, Coach.
It's a game changer.
It is a game changer.
I mean, it's a game. So it absolutely changes it just changes the way that you kind of run the plays and kind of call the offensive plays when you've almost got to guarantee 3 points.
Right.
Kind of when you get within that 35, 40-yard range, I really think, I'm telling you right now, I think he had at least 10, 15 more yards in him right there.
Oh, no doubt about it.
Man, what a strong leg that Zach Daly has.
And it's one of those things, you're not really worried about the length of it. It's just, can you hit it up between the uprights? Because he's definitely got enough leg, as he has a lot of pop in that little old leg of his, as he can kick it from, they've said he's comfortable from 40. So
wow.
That's a huge weapon for
That's
Garrett
a lot
County.
of points here tonight.
It is.
It is. That's right. Mercy. As Zach will be set to kick the pigskin off to Marion County. 2:44 to go here in the second quarter. Garrett County leads on your Urban Group scoreboard 3-0 after a Zach Daly 27-yard field goal. As Daly is going to float one off to the right side, as that is going to be caught. Second baseman and center fielder there were both kind of waving it off and ran into each other.
Zach kind of found a little hole to kind of kick that ball in. And again, Marion County starting this offensive drive on their own 20-yard line. So, man, Zach Daly is an absolute weapon here. Kind of an early leader for the Whitaker Bank player of the game.
Yeah, you're not kidding. You're exactly right about that. As Marion County will take over, trailing on your Urban Group scoreboard, 3-0. Not a lot of yards either way tonight by either team. As Garrett County has done a nice job defensively against this wishbone formation set, as Landon Cox brings the Knights to the line as they're going to throw it out to the right side as he's got some running room as Cam Peak is going to get him stopped out there.
And you know, as bad as I've been complaining about the number of penalty flags, but they held Hayden Edelman right there. And so, but hey, you know, Gary Kane did a nice job at Cam Peak and Hayden Edelman getting off that hold and kind of getting up there and making a big stop right there.
Gain of 5 for Marion County Knights. Clock is running at 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in the second quarter. As our computer is restarting here, folks, but don't worry, if you can still put us some shout-outs.
We'll catch up.
No worries, we'll catch up.
What happened?
We're not, it's just, you know.
Football happens.
Somebody, they do these resets somehow. It's just going to be a handoff to Marbles off to the left side as he's got some wheels, as he's going to be tripped up over there by John Connor.
He got an injury for Marion County right here.
He's going to have a first down as there is an injury on the field as Whitehat will stop the clock. And with that, we'll go ahead and take a break. Garrett County leads on your Urban Group scoreboard 3-0, 1:45 to go here in the second quarter. This is Garrett County Golden Lion football here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
And welcome back, folks. 1 minute 40 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Garrett County leads Marion County.
Yeah, one of the things is you know, Marion County only has one timeout left. And if Marion don't hurry up, they're about to get another delay game.
That dude is going to town back here.
Blow it.
This is going to be
he swallowed it.
It's going to be a handoff right up the middle as they're going to drive. He's going to drive the pile forward for about 6 as Marbles continue to push hard as he keeps those legs churning. Actually made 8.
How about Luke, Kennedy, Luke, and Riley Owen say, let's go,
Let's
GC.
Go. As that's the First Family Obridge checking in tonight.
First Family Obridge.
The Knights have another injury. I don't think this one is as bad, but we'll go ahead and take a break as well. This is Garrett County Golden Lion football here at Marion County and the Countryside BP Studios. This is Garrett County Golden Lion football on Golden Lion Sports Network.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Marksberry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop, to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrett County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garretthealth.org.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
And play here.
we offer modern banking.
With personal service,
you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
And welcome back, folks, as the clock is running. 50 seconds to go. Second down and 2 for the Knights. Awaiting the snap. Has a little busted play here. As Ison is going to give Element as well. They're going to run him out of bounds just in Garrett County territory. It'll be 35 seconds to go. Marion County has it 1st and 10 from the Garrett County 45-yard line.
Marion County's only got one timeout. I think Marion County did a really nice job of picking up some big yards right there and then kind of getting out of bounds. So if you're Garrett County, the clock is to your advantage right now. You got 35 seconds left here on the Irvin Group scoreboard. Garrett County 3, Marion County 0. Marion County has the ball now on the Garrett County 45-yard line.
Kathy Denham checks in, says, let's go, GC. Great kick by Zach and great strength in that leg, says Karen Barnes. You're exactly right, Karen. It's the 1st and 10 Knights. As Cox is going to roll out to the left, as he's going to try to throw one deep, as he's going to pull it down wisely.
And again, they're holding Andrew Sparks. Typically you wouldn't complain too much. We've seen about 10 holding penalties called here in this first half, and we've seen 2 overtly holding penalties, one against Hayden Edelman, that time against Andrew Sparks, preventing him from making some tackles there.
7-yard loss there for the Knights as our man Steve Horn checks in, says, let's go Lions. 29.5 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Marion County has it 2nd and 17 from the Garrett County 48-yard line.
So, Marion County's going to really try to kind of get the ball down the field. It's important for Garrett County to kind of have a nice defensive pass rush.
Smith is just beside Cox as whistles are going to blow dead. As White Hat turns
Good
to
ball. False start on the offense. Number 30, replay 2nd down.
As that's going to be a false start on Marion County. Will knock them back 5 more yards and bring up 2nd and 22 as they are now in Marion County territory.
The ball, the clock will start on the snap of the football.
As Cox awaiting the snap. As Cox is going to look over as he's going to bring pressure from the left side as he's going to throw one out to Smith as he
my goodness.
As Ison had him wrapped up and Nathaniel Daugherty
cleaned him up.
Cleaned his clock. As what a great job defensively. 10 seconds to go. That's probably the last play as Marion County doesn't look like they're in any hurry.
He's going to call a timeout and maybe throw a Hail Mary, Scott.
So he's going to call a timeout with 4 seconds to go, 4.5 seconds to go. Game reset here. Garrett County leads Marion County 3-0. Garrett County will have the football coming out of halftime. Stay tuned, folks. At halftime, our Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank halftime report. As we have 2 folks you'll definitely want to hang around for with Wanda Shelton and Donley Barnes as they will be here setting in studio in your Countryside BB studio talking to Dr. Gresham and myself about all things Garrett County. As Coach, it's been a weird first half.
Well, you said it best, Scott. When you have as many penalties called as the first half, it's hard to just get into a flow.
Right.
So 2 things I think is there's been so many penalties called. I think it's limited both teams kind of getting into a flow. And secondly, man, this game has flown by.
Yes.
I mean, this first you basically had 30 minutes of action or 24 minutes of action played almost in 40-some minutes.
Right.
So it just kind of has a weird kind of feel to it because it went by so fast, and neither team has really had a good flow to the game.
Garrett County will have Marion County on 3rd and 20. As this will be the final play of the quarter, as Marion County is going to have trips out to the near side. As Garrett County is going to bring pressure from the right side. As this is going to be short. As that will bring us to halftime, folks. As what a half it was as Garrett County leads Marion County on your Irvin Group scoreboard 3-0. Folks, when we come back, we will have our Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank halftime report as Dr. Gresham and I will be able to sit down and talk to 2 fine Garrett County folks as it is homecoming here in Marion County. This is Garrett County Golden Lion football here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community. Whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture, we're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garretthealth.org.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
And play here.
we offer modern banking.
With personal service.
you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
National Honor Society, SCA, and young historians.
And welcome back, folks. 16 minutes, 45 seconds to go, plus whatever else they put on there as it is
The
homecoming.
3 minutes, yeah,
The
3
3
minutes
minutes
at
here
the
in
end of
Marion County. One of the craziest things. Hey, shout out to my man CJ as he's in there.
Oh, yeah.
CJ was one of the fantastic students I had at Camp Dick Robinson. Love that kid as he is great. Dr. Gresham, we are joined now by none other.
Royalty.
Well, I mean, everybody knows Miss Wanda Shelton, but
Oh,
she's
yeah.
done so many roles in Garrard County.
She really has.
You know, and so now she is the Emergency Management Director and
The
CSIP Director. See, I practiced that for the whole 2 minutes.
So
that we
we're
were
going to
in
let
there.
Scott explain that.
I would explain it. I would explain it to you, but you are so much more eloquent at telling this, Miss Wanda. Tell us so much. You know, people that may not know you, all the millions watching us probably do already know you. But tell us a little bit about you, your history, and some of the great things you've done in Garrard County.
Okay, well, I grew up in Garrard County.
That's right.
All my life. I worked at Garrard County EMS for 3 years or so, and then I got on Lancaster Police. I worked there for 24 years. The last 4 years, I was a SRO at the middle school.
Fantastic.
It was a really good time.
Yeah.
And then I went back to work after I retired for the Sheriff's Office part-time, just doing evidence, and now I'm the Emergency Management and CSIP Director.
So now, before you kind of started this at the professional level.
I did.
So in high school.
In high school.
Garrard County High School graduate.
Yeah,
I was.
Lady
Star on the
Lions
basketball
basketball player.
Yes,
You
number
have
10.
you have any more eligibility left? I mean, if you do, we could probably work in. We
Did
start
you-
practice on Monday.
Did you
Well,
like
I need
the-
a lot more practice.
Did you like to pass or shoot more better?
I like to do both, really.
Wow. See, I like to
Yeah.
shoot.
Rebound.
I
I like to
listen,
rebound.
I was a great shooter.
I would have said
not a
neither. I
great
wanna score.
maker.
I like to score.
Yeah, I didn't
Right.
make very much, but I could shoot really well. I just didn't make enough for Coach Clark. That's
so
for
now,
sure.
Played for legendary coach Kenny Hurt.
I did.
So I
All
told
4 years.
I told you today. Do you have a nice story you want us to tell about Coach
I
Hurt?
can't
It don't have to
think-
be a funny story. Just tell us a story.
I can't think of any.
Of all the story,
funny
of all the
stories. All
times
I
you
know
and
is
Coach
he
Hurt
was
spent.
hard on us. We ran around the top all the time.
We're going to have you talk to some of our girls to let them know what you guys had to go through, because that's for sure. So Wanda, tell us a little bit about your new role and some of the things that you do in serving Garrett County.
So emergency management, of course, I respond to any natural man-made disasters or terrorist acts. And what that could consist of is any tornado, earthquake, a bombing, or like a hazmat scene, like a semi turned over, or anything like that. And pretty much, what we do there is we provide resources to our first responders, and of course, we go by the preparedness, and we respond, and then we recover, and we mitigate. So
Garrett County is blessed with the EOC.
We are.
That is well suited. That's well, kind of has the resources that are necessary to kind of help you all kind of prepare when those things kind of happen, to be able to kind of communicate to not only the different agencies but the citizens of Garrett County to kind of keep them safe.
Right. Yes, it is pretty much state of the art. It's a very nice facility. You've been there. I don't know if you have.
I have. It's gorgeous.
Yes, it's great. So if a disaster happens, we call people in, and we've got plenty of phones, laptops, to get people where they need to go, call the right people, call resources, whatever we need to do in there.
So Wanda was a part. We had a safety meeting this week at Lakeshore Elementary. Safety continues to be a paramount of concern and a priority for Garrett County Schools, making sure our staff and students are safe. We're blessed to have two law enforcement agencies like the Lancaster Police Department and Garrett County Sheriff's Office.
I agree.
That kind of provides just the utmost care for our staff, providing the SROs that they provide. You are part of the safety meeting, and I kind of shared this, that we are just so blessed. Garrett County, one of the things that we never want to take for granted is that coordination and the relationships and the collaboration that we kind of have. And I kind of shared the story. Recently I contacted the two heads of those agencies, and within 15 minutes they were in our office meeting to kind of help us with some preparation.
That's great.
And the reason I'm sharing that is, so when we have like weather events, so just to kind of, for our viewers to kind of have some understanding, the schools aren't really making a lot of the decisions on what's best for the kids in terms of safety. We're not meteorologists or anything to that degree. We contact you. And then so there's a lot of communication between Wanda and her team and at the EOC. And then based on the recommendations and advice that Wanda is providing for us, then we're able to kind of make the decisions we're making for the safety of our students.
Right, exactly right. Just like the tornado warning we had in it was actually in the winter, I think, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
So, and I kept constant contact with you.
We talked to each other a couple times.
Yeah.
So Wanda, looking at your history through law enforcement, how has that helped prepare you for the job you're doing now and the things that you have to do on a daily basis?
I think just being out there, boots on the ground, and just seeing all of that. And actually, my ODMS partner was at that time it was called DES, Disaster Emergency Services. So, when I worked EMS, I was always around that, quite a bit. So I think just being out on the road and seeing all this happens, you just, but I'm still learning.
Yeah,
so.
and one of the things I'll brag on you, Wanda, is, I appreciate the invitation to come to a lot of our emergency management meetings to kind of represent the school system. And you've got the respect of the local law enforcement folks, because you've been, you've kind of been in that role and you've kind of done that job. So you kind of having that respect, I'm sure, goes a long way to building credibility and kind of building that relationship.
Yes, it does.
Well, she has the ultimate approval here on the phone, as Dr. Vance says Wanda is the best. So
if Dr. Vance says it,
he gives
it's
you
the truth.
If he
only speaks the truth.
That's right.
Now listen, he is buying Scott and I's dinner next Monday night at Los Gaves.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what he said. So we're on for
Can I
that.
tag along?
Yeah,
Come
absolutely.
on.
You're in. We'll just put you in there. It's not our dime. As this is Wanda Shelton, as Wanda is our emergency management director, as well as CSIP. As we appreciate you, Wanda. Thank you so much. As we're going to have 5th and 6th grade head coach slide in here as Donley Barnes comes in here. As we just got a text message from Tim Estes. He says, "Y'all look like you're broadcasting from a dark office in Buckeye Gym." What about that? Is that because I think it's dark.
Shine going on.
Well, it's dark because it's the three of us. So,
that's what it is.
They don't want us.
The humor that we use.
They don't want us to do that. It's Donnelly, but a lot of people know you. You're going to have to talk into that thing. As you got the coach's voice. As a lot of people know you as well as what we're talking about with Wanda. But give us a little background of Donnelly Barnes before we kind of get into some of the stuff you're doing nowadays.
Let's see. I coach 5th and 6th, like you explained.
Right.
I've been doing that the past 2 years. I'm married. to Becky. We actually got an anniversary this month.
Hey,
this month?
This
Congratulations
month.
I can't wait to hear
Becky.
the plans.
Yeah,
Have romantic
still working on that. Still working. I got 2 kids, Parker and Eli. They're 5th and 6th graders. I need to hold this closer.
Yeah, you got
to
to
my
hold it
mouth.
close. You got to hold it close.
So, like I said, they're 5th and 6th graders.
Big
11 and
boys.
12. Yeah, they're healthy.
Yeah,
They're
man.
healthy.
Good football players, too.
And, my full-time job, I work at the Nicholasville Fire Department. I'm a
That's right.
lieutenant on Engine 1 at Station 1. So, and then I kind of get to play around and do coaching.
Yeah.
That's kind of my gig, though.
So, Donnelly was a standout football player for the Golden Lions.
Absolutely.
Had a really good offensive line coach.
Absolutely.
that
Yeah,
I think
that's what I
deserves
heard.
most of the credit.
He's decent. He's decent. He liked to abuse us. Let's put it that way.
understand.
Now, hold on a second. I thought it was too easy on you, Donnelly.
He loved burpees.
Did
He
he?
really did love burpees.
Did he talk about pineapples a lot? Didn't he? I know you're a big pineapple fan.
Yeah, pineapples.
You provide the big pineapple to Scott.
I love it, man. It was the best. It was
That's
the best.
him.
That was a
This
gift.
was our man.
The
This
gift.
was our man. So Donnelly, tell us a little bit about we talk about this all the time. We love the structure now of varsity all the way down to 5th and 6th grade. What was the background and the talk of you guys when you thought about starting this 5th and 6th grade team, and then just the progression of it, man? I absolutely love it.
Well, that's really the thing was structure. We needed the youth needed structure, and we needed to build on that end, starting at the middle school. So what better way to start it with bringing the 5th graders in, and having like 2 division with 5th and 6th, 7th and 8th.
Right.
That way the 5th graders can learn what we're doing with the 6th graders and move them forward slowly and gradually, so they could learn, not really throwing them to the wolves. And we played last night and we finished our season, unfortunately, in the playoffs.
Very
against
successful
Rockcastle.
season.
Yeah,
though.
kind of talk about our season.
Yeah, we had a very successful season.
This team, I'm still trying to gather my thoughts because we were expecting, of course, always as a coach to play further along, and it ended on a short notice for us. So this year, I'm still kind of gathering my thoughts, my final thoughts for the season. But this team, if you look at them, they don't look like much. All right, because they're small.
That's right, they're young.
But you got to have 3 things. You got to have size, strength, or quickness. Well, we had 2 of the 3.
Right.
We had we had speed, and we had strength. We wasn't big we didn't have much size.
Right.
We probably had 1 or 2 that was big, and that's my son, including one of them, and another guy. But we had speed and strength, and you couldn't. Those saying, don't judge a book by it, because don't judge that team by it, because when they were clicking, and we got to clicking in the month of September, once we got everything established and they started understanding the concept, we went undefeated. We lost 1 game in September. We got back on the winning side on our record, and we were on a roll. We beat an undefeated Beaumont Middle School that was undefeated. We played a 5-2, I think it was, Ferristown. We beat them by a large margin. We were hitting on all cylinders, ready for the postseason. So it was a successful season. I'll take it. Of course, we hate to lose.
Oh, yeah,
we
no
always
doubt.
hate to lose.
So, Donnelly, talk about your staff.
You beat me to it. That's what I was gonna
kind of
ask.
take a chance and kind of brag on the staff.
The staff
that we've
is
got on
last
staff.
year we had 45 kids, and we had 3 of us. Coach is me, Coach Elliman as the offense coordinator, and Coach Boyd as my defense coordinator, and that was a lot of undertaking for all of us. This year in the offseason, I was like, we need to bring in some more coaches.
Right.
So we brought in coaches. The administration was supportive of it and supported us with it. And we brought in 3 more additional. We brought in Coach Montgomery. He's offensive line coach. We brought in Coach Smith. He's assistant co-offensive coordinator with the running backs and quarterbacks. And then we brought in Coach Metcalf, and he coaches linebackers. And it's been really successful with doing it this way. You've got to have the coaches.
Sure.
The key thing, when you have that youth, you got to have the coaches established in the program. And it was a lot better organized this year. I'm not saying last year wasn't, but we tried really hard to keep it organized, but it was a lot for 3 of us. But having 6 on staff, it paid dividends.
Well, I had the opportunity to watch you practice one night while my youngster was cheerleading and doing some different things, and just what you said, it was so organized.
Oh, yeah.
You had coaches running small groups, and I could just tell, knowing nothing about football, I could just tell that you guys were invested in kids learning.
Absolutely.
In kids learning, and that thrills my heart.
Well, you got to be invested if you want to move the program forward. If you're not invested, you're just going to be treading water. And the entire coaching staff is 100% invested, and we got a saying, instead of 100%, we're always 120 because our opponents are working 110.
That's right.
So we're working 120. So we call it 120. So if you ever hear us say 120, that's what we mean. That's kind of our motto. But, you know, and you got to have structure. You have to have structure in everything you do. And of course, I've 6 years in the military and then in the fire service. Everything is structured. So you have to have structure.
Right. So, you know, one of the things, Dolly, I'll say kind of in closing, you care a lot about this program.
Correct.
And when we talk about program, we're talking about Little League through high school.
Right.
No doubt. And so you kind of felt like, and others felt like there might be a void.
Yes.
And what I love about Dolly and love about this staff is, you know, a lot of people will talk about a void, but who's willing to kind of jump in the middle and kind of fill that void?
And that's funny. It's good you said that because there was a void there in that age group. And we seen the need, and this is what we're doing. And we're getting this established. We're in year 2 now, and our next step is to focus on that lower level at the Park and Rec. Because we got a good establishment here of the 5th and 6th, 7th and 8th, and all this come from Coach Crutchfield.
Oh yeah,
it wasn't our idea. This is from his staff and what they see fit to move the program forward, and it's going to pay dividends in the future. We're not going to see it now. Of course, like I told the group last night, I said we just sprinkled the dust on it.
That's right.
The seed is planted.
That's right.
You're going to grow from here on out. And so our next step now is to get in that Park and Rec in the football league down there in the off season and really move it forward and get the coaching staff on board, get them in, get them trained up on the right ways. Because, you know, when I played, it was all numbers, schemes. It's not number schemes no more. We don't you don't even call it number. The number is reference to a player. Now it's all zones, it's all tags. You know, you can have a play that's got 8 different words in it and not one single number. So it's zone blocking.
I'm already confused.
We'll get Scott to explain zone blocking.
So it's changed a lot, but it's easier. It's like, you know, I could tell you, I could sit here and bore you all day long with our offensive scheme. You know, we probably had 30 plays, very simple. But we had 5 plays.
Yeah.
But off that 5 plays, we can develop 30 plays off of different tags,
Right.
whether we're gun, motion, sail, flare, flick, you know, just different stuff. And the kids picked up on it as we move forward. Of course, you start very simple at the beginning.
And so moving forward, when they move from you guys to Coach Cook and then ultimately to Coach Crutchfield, I mean, it just makes that
it's
one beat.
It's a well-oiled machine. See, right now, only difference between us and the 7th and 8th, we don't pull.
Right.
We don't pull linemen. So when they go to 7th and 8th, our lineman's going to be pulling.
Right.
That's the only difference.
Yeah.
Run the same plays, same offense,
love
same
it.
defense, same schemes on defense. And then when they go to high school, they just keep building on it.
When we hired Spencer Crutchfield, you know, kind of the part of the process when we were talking with Spencer, he explained to us he wanted to build a program.
Right.
And I'll just flat out say it. He said he wanted to build a program that was going to win a state championship.
Exactly, absolutely.
And in Garrett County, to be able to kind of have sustained success, you've got to do exactly what Donley has been able to kind of do, and kind of even take it down to this little league and get this program
exactly.
rocking.
I know we don't like to lose. Nobody likes to win.
Sure. No doubt.
And winning cures all pain. You know, and it's going to come. It's going to come. This is our growing pains. We got to establish our system here, and it's going to show.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate your efforts, and we
got some shout outs.
Well, just like
Sean
Wanda,
St. Gordon saying he's proud of Big D.
Big D.
You know, Jameel Burnside appreciate the structure.
Well, and just like Wanda Shelton had, Chris Vance gave him the ultimate shout out. You had it on my phone a minute ago from Chuck Hunt. As Chuck says, you wanted one of your favorite people.
He is a
great dude, right?
There's no words.
He's
a great ambassador to our program, to our kids. He's always willing to step up. Hey, Coach, anything you need, let us know.
I love it,
I can text him, call him, and he's there.
That's right.
I mean, there's just words can't explain. It's we're praying for you, buddy. And,
absolutely.
That's right,
hope
man.
the best for you. If you need anything, you know where we're at.
100%. Folks, this is 5th and 6th head coach Donley Barnes. Thank you, Donley, man. We appreciate all you do for our kids,
what y'all do,
for our
man.
community.
This is remarkable. Our kids
thank you.
love it. It's a great exposure for them. It gets them on another platform to get them exposure, and this is awesome, man.
Well, I appreciate that. 100%. This is Donley Barnes, folks, as we're 3 minutes away, as we've had the opportunity to sit and talk to Coach Donley Barnes and Wanda Shelton. As folks, we'll be back for the second half. Garrett County will be receiving the kickoff when we come come back. This is Garrett County Golden Lion football here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank. Your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrett County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garretthealth.org.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
And play here.
we offer modern banking.
With personal service.
you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
And welcome back, folks, as it is homecoming here at Marion County. And they get excited about homecoming in
I'll
Lebanon.
be honest. Here's some things I'm going to remember about tonight, okay?
I want to hear what
there's
exactly
a
you're gonna
speaker
remember.
3 feet
Oh, my
underneath of
goodness.
us. And I mean, it is live and hot. There ain't no doubt about that. And you know, this is a beautiful facility. Maybe the pay electric bill might be important.
I mean, you know, it is. It's dark up in here. My little eyes can't see much, but this PA announcer is excited. What's that guy's name? Sean Sincorn will tell me that always in the WWF they go, "Let's get ready to Buffer.
Yeah,
That's this
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
That's this guy. He is right on top of that. And folks, we are ready to kick off the second half as Garrett County leads on your Urban Group scoreboard. 3-0 as this kick is going to go into the end zone as it takes a favorable kick.
Now,
Nice
Scott,
kick.
so here's a few things to kind of keep an eye on. So right there in that last offensive series, we saw number 57 for Marion County. His name is Matthew Gribben, 6'2", 270 pounds, has been in the Garrett County backfield almost the whole entire night. He is without shoulder pads.
No.
So he looks like he is out for the second half here. We also saw the star running back for Marion County, number 41, Jonathan Marples, kind of go out. And Marples is back with his helmet on.
He's out there.
Yeah, he's out there. So
Yeah,
he's going to kind of give it a go.
As Garrett County will be a shotgun formation. Simmons off to the left as this is going to be handed to Peak on a little misdirection as Peak's going to have an opening as he'll drive forward for about 4 to bring up 2nd and 6 for Garrett County.
You know, already kind of a little bit of adjustment there that Coach Crutchfield and his coaching staff has made at the half, kind of having 2 backs in the backfield and kind of making the defense kind of have to defend Simmons and Peak both in the end zone.
Mike Grimes checks in, says, let's get going here in the second half. He said, good job by our young Cougars this year.
Oh,
you guys have played hard and come together. Our future is bright. You're exactly right, Mike, as we got great things to look forward to. Hand off to Simmons this time off the right side as there's going to be a holding flag. As they went, he'll be a Bob Allen Motor Mall first down for Simmons, but it'll be coming back as that'll be holding against the Lions.
Simmons pushed out of bounds.
As waiting on White hat here.
Holding, number 64 of the offense.
That's the 3rd time he's called holding tonight.
Play second down.
Be 2nd down and 16 for the Golden Lions.
Be interesting to kind of see the replay here. The stream is about 30 seconds behind us here, so huge penalty on Garrett County. I mean, Garrett County had looked kind of almost like a first down there, and kind of having a lot of momentum going on this drive, and now kind of puts Garrett County back behind the chains.
We still haven't seen Garrett County hit for tonight for a big play, and they're normally good for 1 or 2 a game. So I expect to see something of that nature here before too long. Can't Peak.
Oh, there you
right
go.
here. As that's going to be a first down. Get going.
Oh, get you
50,
one, 2-1.
40.
Get you one, 2-1.
Outrun
Get one.
That is going to be a touchdown.
Oh.
Garrett County. I think I just said something about a big play.
Oh, my. Did you call
Baby,
it?
I did.
Oh,
I
my
did.
goodness. Garrett County just
Campy.
scored. You can score a job now at Nesco Resource in Danville, Harrodsburg, and Stanford. Call 859-238-0058. That young man looked like he got shot out of a cannon.
85 yards as Cam Peak.
He said, don't throw a holding penalty anymore, folks.
Exactly right.
You can't hold that, young man.
Wow, Cam Peak. Last I was at Casey County, we were talking about how fast Hayden Elman was running. That time
word.
Cam Peak was on a heater as he took it 85 yards quickly. Good snap, good hold, and the kick is going to be good.
Oh, stays perfect, folks.
As Zach Daly puts another one through the upright. Your Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrett County 10, Marion County 0. We'll be right back. This is Garrett County Golden Lion football here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank. Your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
And welcome back, folks, as a 85-yard touchdown run.
That's a live ball.
By Cam Peak. As that Zach Daly kickoff is going to be pooched, and it'll go out of bounds. Marion County will take over possession, 1st and 10.
Hey, our man Jason Sims is checking in, saying he's been prepping brisket and pork for tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Goodness.
You prepping that?
Rub it in.
Ready to rock and
go.
roll. As Kentucky takes on Missouri tomorrow.
Hey, folks, we got an update. Mercer County 22, Casey County 14.
Wow. I like to hear that.
Yep. 10 from the 35.
1st and 10 from the 35, Marion County. As they're in the wishbone formation, Marbles back into the game.
That game is at Casey County. 75 pounds of meat Jason Sims is prepping. My goodness.
I'm in.
Oh, my
what a
goodness.
great job
What a
defensively
hit.
as Chance Smith gets stuffed on the left side, as that looked like Ison was in on that.
Wow.
Element was in on
You're
that.
talking about getting on the other side of the line of scrimmage and causing chaos and disruption that the Garrett County defense is hitting tonight.
I tell you what, man, I've been so impressed the last few weeks with the Garrett County defenses. They played well all year, but it just seems like that defensively they're getting a lot more penetration, causing a lot more issues in the backfield for opponents. 2nd and 11 from the Marion County 34-yard line. 10 minutes to go here in the third quarter, as this is going to be a handoff to Smith. There's a flag in the backfield as Smith is going to get ran out of bounds.
It's going to be holding on Marion County. Now, I'll be honest with you, I'm going to have to at least be fair. They're calling a lot of penalties on both teams.
Oh, they are.
Right.
There's no doubt. I mean, I'm not one way or the other. It's been a lot. But like we talked about, it's really hard in whatever sport, whether it's baseball, basketball, or football, when there's lots of stoppages in play, or in baseball, you're just always, calling balls, not strikes.
Oh, yeah.
It makes it hard.
Block on the offense. Number 65.
That's a big penalty there, Scott. That's a 15-yard penalty.
10-yard
I guess a 10-yard penalty.
previous spot. Replay 2nd down.
That's a chop block. You know explain what a chop block is.
Well, after that dissertation I just got there, I explained the chop block.
Like a karate chop.
It's like a karate chop, except it's more of a block.
Like a pork chop.
Yeah, it's more of a chop, a blow where they should have hit.
Well, so what Donley Barnes was talking about at halftime, there's so much zone blocking going on there, which kind of means like the linemen take a step to the right and everybody kind of moves to the right. Well, what happens is if one lineman has hit a defender high, the other lineman cannot hit that same defender low.
Oh, yeah.
So that's called a chop block. So that's what that penalty call was.
Yeah, it's bad. I knew it was bad.
It's bad.
It was really bad. As they're going to fake the handoff this time, as this is going to be quarterback Cox is going to roll out to the right side as he's going, wow, he's going to get hit hard.
Oh, no.
Man.
Are you kidding me? He's going to call helmet to helmet.
to helmet.
Oh, my goodness.
That's a lousy call.
But what a horrible call, folks.
But he was standing kind of straight up.
He was standing straight up because the quarterback was kind of.
Helmet-to-helmet contact.
White had about knocked himself out. As that's a poor call, as that's going to be again.
That's a gift.
The result of the play will be a first down, Marion County.
Yeah, so that's going to be a first down, Marion County, after a personal foul, helmet to helmet.
Let's see. I mean, we're going to see the replay here in a minute.
I do. I mean, I always thought part of that was you had to be kind of projecting yourself.
Yes.
But he was kind of standing straight up. I mean, he really wasn't even looked like he was trying to.
Oh,
hit
my
him.
goodness.
His marbles is going to be hit.
It's
going to be a fumble. It's going to be on the ground as there is a scrum. As referees are trying to dig their way in there. No indication from either team just yet.
And the replay is just as bad as what I thought. Hayden Edelman hitting
Garrett County football.
Hey, now that's how you respond. That's how you respond to a bad call, folks.
Yeah.
Hayden Edelman hits the quarterback with his right forearm. The official throws a flag thinking it's head-to-head. Garrett County's defense says, you know what, that's okay. We're going to hit you harder next time, and we're going to knock the ball loose, recover it, and put our offense back on the field.
Second fumble of the night for the Knights, and second time it's been recovered.
That was a caused fumble.
That's exactly right.
That was a violent contact and hit by the Garrett County defense. Garrett County's defense popping here tonight, Scott.
First and 10, Garrett County from the Marion County 49-yard line. As Garrett County defense standing strong again tonight. As Parsons is going to have Peak to his right, Simmons to his left, Wood to the short side. As Simmons is going to get the call this time off to the right. As there's going to be a holding call again. As Simmons continues to run. As he's going to get a Bob Allen first down plus about 10. But I think this one is coming back.
I would say there's been more flags thrown on plays than plays without penalty flags tonight.
That's a good possibility.
Holding, number 21 of the offense.
Holy
10-yard
moly.
penalties from the spot of the foul. Replay first down.
So
these last 2 weeks, have we not seen more flags than you've seen almost the entire year?
Oh, yeah, no doubt
so
about
my
it.
friend Todd Davis over at Mercer County is kind of keeping us up what's going on with Mercer and Casey, and I told him we've probably got 30 penalties tonight called, and he said they've had 2 called all night with Mercer and Casey County.
Wow.
So wow, we hope we have that crew next week.
It all evens out, I guess. So the Garrett County now has it 1st and 17 from their 44-yard line. As Parsons this time is going to hand off to Simmons again. As he's got a big hole as he's going to run over Marion County Knight after a gain of about 12. As that will.
And again, that's how you're supposed to respond to this, right? You respond with adversity by keeping your foot on the pedal and kind of overcoming adversity.
That is going to bring up second down and about 5 for the Golden Lions. Now went to the 44-yard line of Marion County. 7:47 to go here in the third quarter. Garrett County leads 10-0 on your Urban Group scoreboard as Malachi gets the call again. This time going to have a gain of maybe 2 or 3 and bring up 3rd and 2.
How about our friend Eric Caldwell?
Yeah,
one of our fantastic
yes,
sponsors.
Love Eric.
What's up, buddy?
Time to call DocuBed here. So watch you from the farm for Youth Hunting Weekend.
Yes, sir.
Man,
that's awesome.
Eric, appreciate you checking us out and cheering on the Gold Lines tonight. And without supporters like you, Eric, and our other sponsors, we could not bring you this broadcast here tonight.
Talking about Big Zach, he was the offensive lineman for the middle school as well as the Hunt boys. We really enjoyed watching that
Made a
group.
big defensive play.
Oh, man, lots of fun watching that group. It's going to be 3rd down as Simmons is going to get another call. This is going to be a Bob Allen Motor Mall 1st down as he's going to fight forward as it looks like, Coach, that Marion County is getting a little tired on that defensive front as Garrett County's offensive line seems to be imposing their will up there with centers leading the way.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Now, again, Matthew Gribbins being out is a big loss there for Marion County, but give Garrett County offensive lines credit with Elijah Coffey, Trey Boyd, Caleb Centers, Tristan Murphy, Wyatt Boyd doing a real nice job there of making some big offensive line moves for Garrett County.
And timeouts on the field with Marion County, 6:41 to go. And when you call timeout, it's time to call DocuBet. 6:41 to go here in the third quarter. 10-0 is your score. Garrett County leads Marion County. Garrett County Golden Lion football here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
And welcome back, folks, as there's going to be a pitch and catch to Cam Peak as Cam is trying to make a move out there on the left flat as he will be tackled out on the flat by number 28, Smith. That'll bring up 2nd and 9 for the Golden Lions.
So, again, folks, what's on the line here tonight with a win, Garrett County will be hosting a playoff game for the first time since 2014, a huge step for this football program. And then a win tonight also sets up a potential district championship game against Mercer County next week at Dye Stadium.
That'd be some fun.
That'd be some fun. 2nd and 9, Garrett County. 6 minutes to go. Clock is running. As it's going to be a handoff to Cam Peak.
Wow.
This time as he makes a cut up the middle. He's got a lot of room. Keep going.
Get you
21.
another one. 21.
Stay in the air. Atta baby. Touchdown. Garrett County. No flags on the play as he goes in from 36 yards out.
Cam Peak hit that full speed. What a job by the offensive line.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, man, that offensive line did a great job opening up a big hole. Cam taking full advantage of it, getting the ball back in the end zone for Garrett County. Go Lions. Well, Garrett County just scored. You can score a job now. Nesco Resource at Danville, Harrodsburg, and Stanford. Call 859-238-0058.
Zach Daly in for the Golden Lions. Good snap, good hold, good kick.
Stays perfect.
And with that, the Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrett County 17, Marion County 0. 5:49 to go here in the third quarter. We'll be back here at Marion County. This is Garrett County Golden Lion football here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garretthealth.org.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service
you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
And welcome back, folks, as that is a kickoff to Marion County as he gets hit a couple of spots by, look like Jay Newcomb, Trey Scott in on that.
So we're a couple spots down from the Marion County radio. Did you hear what they just said?
No, I didn't.
Good Lord, they hit hard.
They play angry.
The goal lines are playing angry tonight.
So I was taking the trash out last night and was throwing it, and
awesome.
Trace was outside, and he yells at me. He said, "Y'all ready?" He said, "We're ready to go." I tell you what, man, he's been telling the truth, as that's exactly right. 5:42 to go here in the third quarter, as Marbles is going to have it off the left side, as he's going to have some running room, but gets ran out of bounds short of the marker, as that'll bring a second down and maybe about 2 or 3. As Garrett County is playing well tonight defensively, as they have most of the year, but the last few weeks.
Impressive, Scott.
Yes,
I mean,
no
you
doubt.
can definitely see progression from game to game. Coach Hester really has his defensive unit ready to play. This defensive line, Caleb Centers and Andrew Sparks and Trey Boyd, and I mean, they are just flat out, Jordan Decker flat out getting the job done here tonight.
As 1st and 10. Marion County, is this going to be a handoff up the left side? As there's
Andrew
just
Sparks
no
shouldn't
room.
have played that better. So that was that old counter play. So really what that means is the offensive linemen are blocking down, and they're pulling the guard to try to kick out Andrew Sparks. Andrew sensed that, smelt that out, attacked the pulling guard, kind of blew it up, and kind of made it to where Marion County didn't gain an inch.
Good
on
news
that play.
for our friends in Garrett County, as the Garrett County Quick Lube will officially open Tuesday.
Let's go.
Tuesday the 17th. Under it's going to be out by between 5 Star and Go Time. It's right next to Go Time there. It's
Great
gonna be
service for our
great
community.
service for our community. We're excited.
I'll definitely be taking advantage of that.
I know there's a lot of folks are involved there. Jason
That's
Gaffney
awesome.
being one of them, but we're excited to have that. So go out and see our guys and get your oil changes. This is going to be a quarterback keeper off the left side, as he is going to have room to go, as no flags on the field, as Landon Cox takes it 69 yards on a naked bootleg.
Yeah, Garrett County, Garrett County wasn't in Garrett County was in a decent spot to defend that, Scott. Unfortunately, took some bad angles kind of getting to the quarterback there. He took full advantage, getting to the sideline and going north and south and kind of making a big – I tell you, this game felt like it was on the brink of almost being over.
Yeah.
And, man, I'll give
There you
Marion
go.
County a lot of credit for getting the ball in the end zone. You can see the sideline, that really kind of picked the energy up on their sideline.
Ryan Clark in to attempt the extra point for the Knights. And the kick is up, and it is good. And now your Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrett County leads Marion County 17-7, 4:31 to go here in the third quarter. We'll be back. This is Garrett County Golden Line football here on Golden Line Sports Network.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garrardhealth.org.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service
you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
And welcome back, folks, as kickoff by Marion County is going to be fielded by Cam Peak at the 10-yard line. And Cam has a full head of steam as he's going to run into a wall right about the 25-yard line, where Garrett County will take it over 1st and 10, leading 17-7, 4:21 to go here on your Urban Group scoreboard.
Go lines from Line X in Danville, offering protective spray-on coating in all colors for truck bed liners and surfaces. Truck accessories installed too.
Garrett County has had lots of success running the football tonight. Defensively has played an excellent ball game. Gave up the long one there just a second ago.
Big
this is a big offensive series here as we need to move the football, hopefully punch it in again. As Parsons is going to bring Garrett County to the line of scrimmage. He's going to take this, hand it off to Simmons off the right side, as Simmons is going to have a gain of about 5 to bring up 2nd and 5 for Garrett County.
Here at the Garrett County Football Show with head coach Spencer Crutchfield on WRNZ Thursday evenings at 7 o'clock.
2nd and 5, Garrett County. Clock continues to run. Clock is our friend.
Oh, yeah.
There's no need to be in any hurry except for adjusting to the back judge, as we've done a better job at both teams as you kind of adjust to how the game is called there. So it'll be 2nd and 5, 3:42 to go here in the third quarter. Back judge hand goes up. Parsons is going to throw one out to the flat to Hayden Elvis. He's going to catch. He's got a first down, as that's a Bob Allen Motor Mall first down as he catches it right at the marker.
What a play call.
Spins away and is able to get it out to almost the 40-yard line. We'll say the 38. We're 1st and 10, Garrett County.
The UK football game broadcast on WRNZ tomorrow versus Missouri, 7:30 kickoff. The pregame show starts at 5:30. Then after the game, stay tuned for KSR postgame show.
KSR,
let's
go by Professor Jeff Jacobs.
Can't wait. Let's go.
1st and 10, Garrett County from the 38-yard line. Sparks, that's going to be, thank you, they said.
So I want to give a First Southern spotlight here, Scott. Yeah, I tell you what, Scott Bottoms, which is kind of our big sponsor here with DOE, but has been named the head of officiating. In all sports throughout the state of Kentucky for the KHSAA.
Congrats. That's awesome.
So Scott, I'm going to tell you, Scott so values the craft of officiating, loves officiating, works so hard to improve the officiating throughout the state of Kentucky. So definitely want to give our First Southern spotlight out to Scott Bottoms.
Fantastic dude, and is going to do an awesome job because ultimately it helps our kids as we go forward in high school athletics. As this is going to be Malachi Simmons going to get back to about the original line of scrimmage, where it'll be 2nd and 10 for Garrett County. Clock continues to run. 3:20 to go here in the third quarter.
Want to give a big shout out to our man in the studio, Jason Wilder. Couldn't do what we do without our man Jason in the studio, kind of operating and kind of being our program director here. So Jason, appreciate everything you do to kind of keep us going.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Sure, we got a cramp on the field as one of the fellas there is cramping up as his teammates running in there, and we'll take us a break. Garrett County leads on your Urban Group scoreboard 17-7. They'll have it 2nd and 10 here with 3:15 to go here in the third quarter. Actually, let's just stay here. The cramp went away. We will just joking. We're not going to go.
He was going to see how fast you got in that break.
Set back down.
I wish my cramps would go away that fast.
Jeff gives me a hard time that I don't like to go to breaks. I like to just stay. So
we got a lot of things to say.
He gets on
me
a lot.
We got a lot of things to say
That's
here,
right.
folks.
That's right. As Garrett County, 2nd and 10.
Garrett County's really done a good job getting this run game going here in the second half, Scott.
As Cam Peak had a big hole there, but just gets tripped up by the shoestrings by number 65 for Marion County. That's Andrew Thomas. As if Thomas doesn't make that tackle,
Yeah, Cam's off again.
He's gone.
Todd Davis is reporting Mercer County 28, Casey County 14, 6 minutes and 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kind of looks, if everything holds the serve here, Garrett and Mercer might be playing for the district championship next week.
Be a heck of an atmosphere at Dye House Stadium. We hope everything holds right here for the Garrett County Golden Lions as Parsons is going to drop back to throw this time. He's going to throw one out in the flag. Great pass to Cam as Cam is going to get, it's going to be another Bob Allen Motor Mall first down. Great touch that time by Justin Parsons.
What a pass.
Very nice play.
What a pass. What a catch by Cam Peak. I'm going to tell you something. Cam Peak is definitely the leading candidate for a Whitaker Bank
I would agree.
player of the game.
I would agree.
Cam Peak is a game changer when he gets that speed going. This makes this Garrett County offense come alive. And man, I tell you, you can almost see that almost suck the life out of Marion County. Marion County's really hoping to kind of stop Garrett County, get the football back. What a big-time play there on third down for the Golden Lions.
Great touch that time by Parsons as well as Cam was running like just a little wheel route out there as he really did a nice job, and Cam picks up the first down, and
That's free 5 yards.
Going to be
Hey, well, we got a little time. I want to give a shout-out to our man, Dr. Matt Chamberlain.
Yay!
Yeah.
Dr. Chamberlain listening in.
You know, Dr. Chamberlain talked to me this today. He always listens.
But he never. You got to let us know these kind of things, Dr. Chamberlain.
He don't let you know. You got to let him know.
And his flowing locks, I love. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. I mean, I've got a head that resembles a moon. And then he's got a great head of hair like that. Malachi Simmons is going to fall forward after the gain of about 4. Be 2nd and 1.
Also was told today, Brian and Denise Minyard are always kind of checking out the Golden Line Sports Network.
That's
so Brian
right.
and Denise appreciate.
They're part of the Coach Run gang.
Oh, part of that Coach Run gang. You got to keep an eye on that Coach Run gang.
Hey, look, the mayor and first lady are keeping dibs on them tonight.
They got their hands full with some of
They
those
got to
folks
make
down
sure we got some Wildens we got to take care of. Micah Strebel's checking in. He said he loves the stream. He said go get them, Garrett County, and that is great. It's a great opportunity for folks. We've got folks tonight in Minnesota and Michigan, all over the place, Georgia that are watching these broadcasts, as well as folks in Lancaster and the surrounding areas. As Parsons has it 2nd and 1, that's going to be a first down for Cam.
Look at this offensive line.
That's Thunder, as that's Malachi Simmons, as that's a Bob Allen Motor Mall first down, as the chains will move and the clock will run, and Garrett County continues to lead 17-7.
You talk about responding. You know, Marion County with a big, long touchdown run, man, they were blaring the music. I felt it in my teeth since the speaker's right beside of us. But, man, the sideline was jumping around. And what does Garrett County do? They put together this methodical drive. The ball now on the Marion County 25-yard line. Thunder and lightning is rolling here tonight in Lebanon, Kentucky.
This is what we've talked about all year with the speed and the power, and now the passing of Parsons. As here comes Peak again. Now he's going to pass out to the right side as he's got a long way to go. As he makes a great touch outside, he's going to get to the line. Touchdown!
Hey, you better call a weather delay, baby. We got thunder and lightning in Lebanon tonight.
Yes, sir. Touchdown, 25 yards out is Cam Peak.
And I would tell you
what
right
an
now.
Answer.
Well, I would tell you somebody that hardly ever gets any attention on these long touchdown runs. Jagger Wood was stalk blocking.
I love it.
Jagger told us interviewing this week.
He loves the block.
Well, I would tell you what he just did. He pancaked his defender out there, and he pancaked the cornerback. Cam was able to kind of get around him and put the ball in the end zone for the Golden Lions.
Zach Daly in for his 3rd extra point of the night, as it is going to be blocked. As actually, but we picked it up. Can we not run it in?
So if the ball does not cross the line of scrimmage, you can pick it up and advance it. If the ball whipped by the line of scrimmage, then it would be dead. I'm going to tell you what I think they're going to call, Scott. I think they're going to call an inverted whistle.
Yeah, I think it's the score because it didn't cross the.
Well, inverted whistle means they would redo it. If they do this, I'm going to give them some credit.
We had an inadvertent whistle.
Yeah, that's what they did.
As a result, Garrett County gets another try.
That's the right call. So what happened was they blew the call dead. The ball did not cross the line of scrimmage, which means Garrett County could advance it. So the officials got that one right.
Waiting on the snap. Second chance as snap, hold, and kick. And it is good. And just like that, Garrett County is up 24-7 as Garrett County leads on your Urban Group scoreboard. 1 minute, 3 seconds to go here in the third quarter as we will be right back here on Main Street Media. This is Garrett County Golden Lion football on Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank. Your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
And welcome back, folks, as Garrett County kicks off to Marion County as a good return that time by the Knights, as he will be hammered by Trenton Ison, but they will take it 1st and 10 from approximately the 36 or 7 yard line.
Aaron Owens saying, let's go GC. Looking forward to not only the UK football game, but she's tailgating with some good folks tomorrow.
Oh, is she really?
Yeah,
is
she
she
wants
going
to check out the bus.
She's going to the blue bus.
She wants to check out the blue bus.
Are you going to go home and watch Madness?
Oh, no.
She's
You're not going to watch
Madness?
No.
Look,
I don't know what that means.
Aaron's playing y'all because she wants to be in case it rains. She wants to be
inside.
I know what she's doing.
Aaron's pretty
Look, smart gal. Smart gal, as this is going to be a fake pitch, but it's going to hand out to Marbles as he's going to take it just off left of center. As Nathaniel Daugherty loses his helmet at that time.
Well, I tell you, the Garrett County's defensive line has really played well tonight, Scott. Did a real nice job of getting back there, being disruptive.
Absolutely.
And limiting really any productivity from Marion County tonight in between the tackles. We talked about this all week. Marion County's offense is predicated in getting 11 players on offense and 11 players in defense into the phone booth and getting into a fist fight. And Garrett County has took the fight to Lebanon County. I'm going to tell you something. I'm not sure I remember a time that Garrett County was hopping around here popping.
I'll tell you what, very physical.
Like Garrett County has tonight. I think they took the challenge of being physical. They brought it down here to Lebanon, and they've looked forward to it here tonight.
8 seconds to go, last play of the quarter. As Cox is going to be a fumble, and Garrett County's going to have a football.
Caleb Centers with the recovery. Trenton Ison.
It's going to be knocked out from behind. As that brings us to the end of the first quarter, as they're trying to figure out who's got it, but it looked like to me Garrett County had it. As I can't really tell who's who, but Garrett County still haven't had a signal yet. As White Hat turns, and it's Garrett County football. As Brian Yates from Philly Way says, let's go GC, as that will take us to the end of the third quarter. Your Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrett County 24, Marion County Knights 7. We'll be right back for the start of the fourth quarter. It's Garrett County Golden Lion football on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrett County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garretthealth.org.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
And play here.
we offer modern banking.
With personal service.
you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
And welcome back, folks. Start of the fourth quarter. Garrett County has the football, leading on your Evergreen scoreboard 24-7 as Thunder gets it in. Malachi Simmons as he will bumble, stumble, and rumble out to about a gain of 8.
Since 1967.
Second and 2.
You know, love seeing this Garrett County offensive line really kind of firing off the football, moving Marion County back. Malachi Simmons, Cam Peak doing such a good job of picking up some productive yards there for Garrett County.
Cassie Goldie chiming in tonight says, let's go, GC.
I tell you,
she's fired up.
Well, she knows somebody that's coaches offensive line that's doing a well of a job.
He's doing a heck of a job, and Shelby Goldie, as we're so glad that he's back on the sidelines for Garrett County. Is this going to be a handoff to Simmons off the left side as he's going to get out to the first down marker, maybe just shy.
Yeah, I think he's about a half-yard short, Scott.
Wanda Matthews and Selena Willoughby says, let's go GC, as well as Lori Ann McGee, as they're fired up and ready for a Garrett County victory, Coach, and it's 11 minutes to go.
Goodness.
Clock continues to run.
Again, what's on the line, folks, is the ability to host a playoff game for the first time since 2014. This is a big deal for this football program.
That's what Dwayne Stipe just said. Garrett County really needed a game like this to build confidence and momentum in for the playoffs. It's going to be a quarterback keeper as Garrett County is going to get a Bob Allen Motormall first down plus an additional 3 or 4.
Caleb Center snapped the ball and just
pancaked
pummeled the defensive line. That was a quarterback sneak, but it gained 5 yards. Holy cow.
They wasn't much. So at some point, it's not really a sneak. Like if he gets past 2 yards, it's just got to be like a run.
I tell you, Bill Dance up there.
Bill Dance is like, man. Other than the only thing I didn't like about Bill Dance is he always wore a Tennessee hat, you know. But he was a great fisherman, had great personality. He could catch some fish.
Caleb Centers, he likes to fish.
He likes to fish. If he's nothing, if he's not a big-time fisherman, it's going to be a handoff this time to Simmons off the left side as he's going to have a Bob Allen Motor Mall first down, depending on the spot. It's right at the marker. I'm going to go ahead and give it to him just because I like him. As this will bring up first down. See, I told you it's all about
works.
Got to have people in your corner.
Spitting facts.
Got to have people in your corner.
Caleb Centers, Trey Boyd, Elijah Coffey, White Boyd, and Tristan Murphy flat out.
Great job tonight.
Folks.
Yeah.
Offensive line.
This second half has just been night and day different. Just the ability to, for Garrett County to really get this run game going.
Parsons looking over the Marion County defense. 1st and 10 from the 12 as Simmons is going to have it this time as he's going to be inside the 5, maybe at the 5, as it'll be 2nd down and about 3, maybe 2.
Hey, what about we have a big party at Dye Stadium next Friday night?
Yes, sir.
What do you think about that?
For a district title?
Now, you talking about back in the day
wow.
when Harrodsburg came over and played Garrett County. You talking about 2 rivals. Now Harrodsburg and Mercer consolidating.
That's right.
So
that's exactly
I tell you
right.
what, let's throw a party next Friday night in Dye House.
As this is going to be a handoff to Simmons off the left side as he's going to be in for a touchdown, Garrett County.
Wow.
Simmons takes it in from 6 yards out. As that gives us to the Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrett County 30, Marion County 7. My main dude, Jason Majors, listening in tonight.
Let's go.
He says he and Lazarus are rooting for the Garrett County Golden Lions as they said, let's go, GC. I'll tell you what, OJ's could hit back in the day.
He'd be proud tonight.
So could Luke. Luke is he was sneaky now. He'd hit you if you weren't paying attention, that's for sure. That is up and good. 9:12 to go in this contest. Garrett County leads 31-7. We'll be right back. This is Garrett County Golden Lion football here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
And welcome back, folks. As Zach Daly is set to kick off again as Garrett County leads with 9:12 to go here in this contest, 31-7. As the football is going to be fielded at about the 21-yard line. As the first hit on that guy is going to be Cooper Witt. As I can't see exactly who cleaned him up, but it'll
24, Cooper Witt.
Cooper Witt.
He told me before the game, he says, you're going to be talking about 24 tonight.
Well, that's good. That's what I like to see.
How about Mary Davis checking in?
Yeah,
saying, let's
go.
go.
Mary Davis, she is all kinds of excited about Garrett County. You know, we're talking about Tennessee here. I tell you, let's take a little time to air our grievances on Tennessee.
You know, I have a Tennessee hat.
You do? You should never wear it
Speaking
again.
of Tennessee hats,
Ever.
Jim Freeman has chimed in.
And
he said he did like Bill Dance's hat, but well, you know what he likes even more?
What?
The golden polos.
He loves the golden polos.
The yellow gold polos.
Yes,
man.
he does.
They do look good.
And pineapple on
Listen,
the pizza.
he can't say anything about ugly. Man, Neyland Stadium. I mean, let's talk about that for a second. Here is this going to be a handoff to the left side. There's not much there as Garrett County's holding on. So he's going to gain maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah, Hayden Elliman getting in backfield there and kind of wrestling him down to the ground.
Our good friend Jim Freeman, we sure love Jim. Jim is a Garrett County for many years.
At
He was
Farmers
a Marion
National
County
Bank,
for a
we
short
understand.
stint
As a 11 elementary school principal.
Yes, sir, and did a phenomenal job. As now he is retired and baking cookies and being a grandfather.
You know, he makes
and
cookies, and I like
listen.
eating
I've got a
cookies.
picture of him too on my phone that I'm going to send y'all. I saw it this week on Twitter. He's also an assistant coach at Asbury. Lots of great stuff.
Does it all.
Lots
and
of
he
great-
likes the golden polos.
And he likes the golden polos. New quarterback in for Marion County as this is Wyatt Thompson, a freshman.
Fumble.
As that's going to be another fumble as Garrett County is fighting
Garrett
for it.
County
It's finally
football.
going to be Garrett County
Garrett County football.
As finally Nathaniel Daughtery falls on that one. But it looked like inside there is Caleb Centers, Trent Ison.
You know, great job there by the defensive line. Mary Davis chimed in a while ago. You know, loves cheering for Garrett County. Says GC proud. You know, people like Mary Davis is why we're proud of Garrett County. So appreciate Miss Davis. Appreciate you listening here tonight and all that you do for the Garrett County schools and Garrett County community.
My dude, BB Brian Bolton checking in. So let's go GC. He'll be cheering on the Wildcats tomorrow. B. Sebastian wants to know what kind of party are we having next week. He
You know
said
what? We're
it's
going
to be
to have a district championship party.
That's
baby.
right, baby. Hey, listen, I am all in next week.
So give your report about how things are going in Lebanon. They started with Lincoln Park. And they ended with Taylor Swift on that last time.
Well, just like Taylor Swift does in breakup songs. I think it got to the point when they were down 33-4 as Cooper Witt takes the handoff that time as he will gain maybe 2, bring up 2nd and 8 for the Golden Lions.
Your Irvin Group scoreboard has 7 minutes and 50 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Your Garrett County Gold Lions 31, Marion County 7. We are 7 minutes and 45 seconds now left for Garrett County hosting a playoff game for the first time since 2014 and playing for a district championship game next Friday night, Pack Die House Stadium.
That's good stuff.
Justin Parsons is going to have Cooper Witt on one side, and I can't tell who's on the other. As that, we'll try to get that number. Oh, actually, that's Jaden Decker. I couldn't see his number as Jaden Decker was on the right. As Cooper Witt will get the handoff.
Yeah, Garrett County's making some substitutions. Kind of
Gain
feels
a
good about
yard.
kind of where Garrett County is, in this ball game here.
3rd down and 7, Garrett County from the 31-yard line.
Did you mention Elijah Jones has finally checked in?
No.
Oh, my goodness.
No.
Elijah, we were about to come check on you,
Elijah,
buddy.
you're supposed to be the first, not the last to go in here. As he says these ladies having phone problems. No worries, man. No worries. Those androids will do that to you. As it's going to be 3rd and 7. As Parsons this time is going to fake the handoff. He's going to keep it and roll out to the right as he's going to get hit by the middle linebacker there. It looks like Lane Daughtery.
So I tell you, friend Chuck Hunt just chimed in. This team has really grown up over the last couple of weeks. Big time game coming up next week.
Yes, sir. That's exactly right. 4th down and 8 for the goal line.
Here's the music playing again.
Yeah.
I'm going to hear that in my sleep tonight.
You're not kidding. It's like right above our heads.
Who's sleeping?
If you can't,
you know what? I might go on up the Kroger Field.
Hey, hey, listen. This is a challenge out to Evan Preston to be there next week with the music.
We need you, Evan Preston.
We need the music ready to rock and roll next week as Parsons is going to draw back to throw us. He's got an open receiver. What a great catch!
Goodness,
by John Connor Moore. Is that John Connor?
Yes, John Connor Moore.
John Connor Moore. What a great catch. He used his big, long arms to be able to jump out and dive and catch that one.
Boy,
my man Garrison
catch.
Montgomery over there by the hedges loved that one.
Oh, my
As
goodness.
he was fired up, excited. Great pitch and catch that time.
How about my man Pat Alcorn saying the playoffs are returning to Garrett
Yes,
County?
sir. Yes, sir.
What a catch by John Connor Moore. Are you kidding me? Oh, my word.
Great pass, great catch. Garrett County now has it 1st and goal from the 4 as Decker is going to get this on the right as he's going to be in for a touchdown. As Decker pounds one in from 3 yards out. As Decker with his first score of the year. Oh, it's Cole Boyd. I thought it was Decker.
Wow.
Hey, good for Cole. That's a great job of that young man.
We're seeing the replay here. John Connor Moore catching that pass. Oh, my goodness,
Isn't that crazy?
man.
What a great job. Great job. As this is going to be a kick here by Zach.
It's going to be offsides.
It's going to be offsides. Get it again.
Hey, Garrett County just scored. You can score a job now. Nesco Resource in Danville, Harrodsburg, and Stanford. Call 859-238-0058.
Hey, great news. Elijah checks in, says his grandmother is doing much better. He said continued prayers for her. And yes, sir, Elijah, praying for your grandmother, my man, as we definitely are super excited that she's feeling better and doing much better. Micah Strevel says, man, he loves those catches. I just got a text just a minute ago, Micah, from your, you said your good-looking redheaded cousin. I don't know who that was. I'm not sure. Cassie Goldie. Listen, Cassie Goldie says it's past our bedtime, and it said, when's the curfew for the old-timers? Now, listen, Cassie, you don't need to talk of Jeff and Caleb about it like that. I know they're old, but it's okay. Here's a good snap, good hold, good kick.
He stays
perfect. He stays perfect, folks, and your Urban Group scoreboard now reads Garrett County Golden Lions 37, Marion County 7. 5:32 to go here in the 4th quarter, and we'll be right back. Garrett County Golden Lion football here at you messed me up. You talking on Main Street Media and Golden Lion Football, Golden Lion Network, or something like that. We'll be right back.
Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit DocuBit.com for more information.
And welcome back, folks, as Zach Daly kicks off again for the Garrett County Golden Lions, as in pursuit is going to be Cooper Witt, as Witt is going to get his second tackle on kickoffs here, and
he's being aggressive.
Many opportunities.
So listen, I want to apologize to my man Scott and to all of our viewers here. I threw him off because I'm telling you, folks, they were playing Sweet Carolina.
We were going to start singing,
and I was wanting to start singing. I mean, that's one of my songs going up in the blue bus.
That's right.
That we listen. I'll be honest, the speaker, as loud as the speaker is, that's as loud as this blue bus is. And we go up to these games.
Oh, wait. Timeout, Garrett County. We'll keep it right here as Garrett County continues to lead on your Urban Group scoreboard, 38-7. 5:20, Coach. Garrett County has just played well the entire night.
It's been fun tonight, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's been
great.
I just said in the break I could do this every week.
Man,
Yeah.
it's been fun.
It's
tonight
been
here.
great.
Just so fun kind of seeing. We talked about this all year. Every game, Garrett County was in every single game this year. The record might not necessarily reflect that, but Garrett County was in every single game this year and just had one or two plays go against Garrett County. And unfortunately, Garrett County fallen in some of the games early on. But, man, we have seen almost a brand new team.
Yeah, no doubt.
And I'll go back to this. Before the Casey County game 2 weeks ago, we were talking about this before the game, and our coaching staff, our coaching staff is never going to say we're going to win this game or we're not going to win this game, but they talk about how practice went throughout the week and how the preparation was, and they could not have been more excited about how just great the energy was, how just everything was kind of coming together. It definitely manifested itself into a phenomenal victory against Casey County. And I tell you what, Garrett County is coming down here to Lebanon. Folks, this was a 3-0 game at halftime.
Yes, it was.
Garrett County has outscored Marion County 35-7 here in the second half. We still have 5 minutes and 20 seconds left here to play.
Lots of white jerseys here and getting some reps for Garrett County on the defensive end. We'll try to get you all those numbers as we go. Fumble. And Garrett County's going to have the football.
Are you kidding me? Watch him come in and strip this football. Wow.
I can't even tell who that was. Could you tell who that was?
I'm going to tell you here. Just hang on.
That was Elijah Cobb. Was it Elijah Cobb?
Number 57.
57. Jonathan Hopkins. JJ. Elvis. Elvis, when he was in third grade at Camp Dick Robinson, he was Elvis for the Christmas play. I've always called him that ever since. He was Elvis. Hey, we've been requested, Coach, as we get going here, if we need some that they want somebody to chime in and tell you a little bit about your OVW opportunity. But, hey, our good friend Connie Lamb checks in saying, hey, loves seeing us win, as well as our fantastic principal at Paint Lick Elementary.
This is turning into a who's who.
She said it's been fun to watch as there's going to be some flags thrown here in the backfield.
I would like to know from our viewers, can you all hear the music as loud as we
Well,
can?
I'll tell you one thing they can hear is the white hat speaker. It's pretty loud.
I'm amazed Facebook hasn't kicked us off because it's listening to the algorithm of music that we're not licensed to play.
The headache has kind of set in.
They were going to. They
headache has set in.
They heard Dr. Gresham start singing "Sweet Caroline."
I was about to. I was right on the cusp. Hey, we got all the hand sanitizer we need.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Wall spray.
We got a trophy. We got a
Burkhart.
trophy handed to us.
Burkhart into the game for Garrett County at quarterback as he's going to hand that one off to Cooper Witt, as that'll be a gain of about 2.
So a couple weeks ago, we had the pleasure of going up to OVW up in Louisville. And, folks, I'm going to tell you, if you want a really nice night of entertainment, $20 a ticket. We sit exactly by the ramp, front row by the ring, and we could not have had a better time.
It was so much fun.
It was so much fun.
None of us really wanted to go, but Evan Preston drug us up there, and he made us go, and we were glad that we went. As Witt's going to get another opportunity here, a handoff from Burkhart.
I'll speak through the eyes of my son. No doubt about it. Jake, my son Jake, he didn't feel like I was making him go, but I was strongly suggesting him going. And man, on the way home, he was like, "Dad, I don't know what I was expecting, but man, I had the time of my life."
Awesome, man.
He said, "Kid, when can we go back?"
Well, it's something to be said to folks that are continuing to pursue their dreams. And that being a lower level, it was a lot of fun being able to see that. Third down for Garrett County as Burkhart in at quarterback. As he's awaiting the snap, as he's going to hand off this time to Witt, and there's not much there as he will be taken down.
So, again, I want to kind of continue to repeat this. A win tonight. Garrett County is 3 minutes and 43 seconds left here in this game, and then Garrett County will be able to host a playoff game.
Yes, sir. I'm so excited about that. As Andrea Barnes said, we can hear the white hat loud and clear. Yeah, you've had a lot of opportunities.
And based on our good friend Susie Merida, they can't hear the music on the broadcast.
What?
I mean, that shocks me.
That's because her husband's talking all the time.
Hey, how about
what is this going on here?
37-yard field goal for Garrett County.
37-yard field goal. Good hold, good kick. Gets good, boys.
Are you serious?
Yes, that is good.
Unbelievable.
Wow. Zach Daly,
that was
37 yards out.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. What
a D-O, that is.
That's a DOE3
for sure.
Woo. Without a doubt. Let's keep it right here just for a second. As West Peak said, the storm was definitely brewing tonight. He's exactly right. Like we've
Thunder
seen,
and lightning.
We've seen it coming. You know, we've seen it coming as it's good. But tonight it was just an explosion. I mean, hitting on all cylinders. Ashley Metcalf said this game has been absolutely electric. So much fun to watch, even that the flags have been put up. And you're exactly right.
So the second half, we've not seen as many.
And
I think somebody must have let them know we weren't real happy with how many flags.
That's
so I'll
what
give
happens.
them some credit. I'll give them some. They took some feedback. They applied the feedback, made some modifications, and man, such a better improvement.
Well, that's right. That's a 30-second feedback.
37 yards. Terrific job.
37
terrific
yards.
job.
Fantastic. Look at that, man. And look, it had another 10 yards on it.
It really did.
It had another 10 yards on it.
What I liked about it also is it had the height on it.
Yeah.
So when you kick the ball so high, it's impossible for the team to kind of
I've never had my camera that wide on any kind of kick in my life. That was unbelievable.
First time for everything.
The Daly set to kick again after a second half offensive explosion here by Garrett County. Daly's going to have to ice his leg as he's had a lot of opportunities tonight.
McKinley is going to have to make sure he ices his legs before next week.
We like seeing that. As this is going to be, look at Keegan Sparks in there. As Keegan Sparks gets his nose in on top of it.
Sorry, guys.
Great job by Keegan Sparks.
Sorry.
As Keegan Sparks, Jake, that was Newcomb was in on there. Cooper Witt. Glad to see a lot of these young men get out there and get the opportunity. As it also looks like, let's see, here's Burkhart is out there defensively. It looks like Jordan Turpin is out there defensively.
You got a lot of substitutions.
Jordan Decker, Trey Scott. Trying to figure out if we can get all of them up here. As this is going to be a runner off to the left side as he's going to be ran out of bounds by Trey Grubbs. As Trey Grubbs does a nice job of getting to the sidelines. As looking at some other folks that we have in there, if we can just give you all of the names as possible. Jonathan Hopkins is still in the football game, as well as Caden Murphy. Let's see, Bryson Stokely is in the football game. So we'll try to get you all these numbers. Great to see these young men.
I love them.
They work hard each and every day. As there's going to be drawn off sides. That'll be 5 free yards for Marion County.
Offsides, number 59
That's right.
of the offense.
No worries.
5 yard penalty, replay first down.
Yeah, he said the offense, but he meant the defense, folks.
It's been a long night for everybody. That's okay.
As quick of the first quarter as it was, it's been about that long of the second half.
It really has.
I've got to get home, and I've got to get ready for a tailgate for tomorrow.
That's right. I got to get home and prepare to go watch the band, right, Professor Jacobs?
That's right.
That's right, man.
In the house.
Let's hope the wind doesn't blow me away. I may have to get one of those tubas to keep me grounded.
There's supposed to be a window of opportunity weather-wise, and I hope we can be able to go
like
out and produce our little.
I like opportunities.
Our little piece that we're going to do.
How about Caden Murphy with a big tackle there for Garrett County?
Absolutely. I like I said, these guys gauge Baker into the football game as he's going to be a nose guard.
Yeah, Eshan Stanley has entered into the game for Garrett County.
As Marion County, 2 minutes, 28 seconds to go. He's going to hand off the left side as that's going to be Marbles. As Marbles is going to get a first down. As Garrett County continues to lead on your group scoreboard, 41-7. And, you know, Coach, it's been great to see Garrett County just put up some points tonight in the second half.
Man,
as again,
what a night for Garrett County
We were held to a Zach Daly field goal in the first half. What felt like was going to be a really big coming down the stretch because neither team was moving the football. And Garrett County with some good adjustments at the halftime, as we see them do every week, and was able to answer here in the second half.
What about your player of the game, boys?
Well, I don't think there's any doubt about it.
No.
You know, Cam Peak.
I think there's a lot that we could, but I think it's the easy one.
Just
with
kind of
Cam.
seeing Cam Peak come alive here tonight, you know. And you're right. I mean, you could just about name just about any of the offensive linemen. Did such a good job.
Yes, sir. Touchdown, Marion County, as that is number 28, Chance Smith. 2 minutes and 8 seconds to go here in this contest. Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrett County 41, Marion County 13.
So, you know, Andrew Sparks coming back for Garrett County. Man, what a great,
kind of a shot in the arm,
a shot in the arm, shot of energy for this Garrett County defense.
I think it was.
Zach Daly. I mean, look how crucial Zach was.
That's
Tonight.
Fantastic.
Two
so
field
you know, you
goals.
could, but I definitely think kind of the resurgence of Cam Peak here tonight definitely deserves a Whitaker Bank Player of the Game.
And
Can't argue with that.
And kick is good. Your Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrett County 41, Marion County 14, 2:08 to go. We'll be right back. This is Garrett County Golden Lion football here on the Golden Lion Sports Network from the BP Countryside Studios.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
And welcome back, folks, as Marion County set to kick off to Garrett County after the Smith touchdown, as Garrett County's going to have the football fielded at about the 15-yard line as he will be tackled. Can't tell exactly who was that. Was that Peak?
Yeah, that was Peak back.
As they have their starters in for the kickoff return.
A lot of times it's kind of hard to sub the kickoff return. So a lot of times those starters will stay in on kickoff return.
As looks like trying to see they're at their far end. As you know what, I might just put down. Just put down the headset and start dancing, folks. Y'all good with that? I mean, there's not much stuff.
They've kind of picked up the music again. You know,
this is how we do it. I mean, man, oh man.
You
I
and the
see Scott
cheerleaders.
Long over there. Scott Long's trying to dance. He's fired up over there. Look at him. Look at him. He is on fire.
Scott is ready to go home like I am.
Scott's like, get me to the bus. As it's going to be Burkhart. So take the snap hand off to Witt. As Witt is going to be tackled after the gain of about 1 or 2. Inside 2 minutes to go into this contest.
Hey, our man Billy Goldsmith wanted to give a shout out to Kevin Montgomery. I know that Kevin's proud of this effort tonight.
Yes, sir. Speaking of Kevin Montgomery, they had their Eric Comley, the 4-H agent. They had their cattle show this week, cattle sale.
Such a good job.
Man, it was great to see those young men and women out there, working hard, selling the cows for good cause. It was really good and for our community, and thanks all of those that were involved.
Yes, absolutely.
Without a doubt. As Tracy Gooch says, way to go, Zach, as Zach has had an outstanding football game. He's had a great year. He's had a really, really good year. As Burkhart awaiting the snap, as this time he's going to hand off to Witt, as Witt is going to be hit at the line of scrimmage.
There'll be one more play, Scott, and then we are going to get to head to Garrett County, kind of back home here tonight. Again, folks,
next week,
get out to Diehouse Stadium.
That's going to be great.
I mean, bring everybody with you.
And then more. And then some more.
That's right.
I mean, let's get out and let's have some fun next Friday night.
Next Friday night, Diehouse Stadium. Make sure you're there.
It's a district championship party.
It's going to be a party, and B. Sebastian is going to be there ready to rock and roll. 38 seconds to go into this football contest as It's going to be a Garrett County victory tonight.
Hey, Jessica Talla had a good point. They knew the middle school was having a dance tonight, so maybe they didn't want us. They wanted us to dance too.
That's right. That's right. Well, Tucker Voss said if Scott Long starts dancing, the cameraman better look alive, because that's right. We're going to put that baby on Twitter, Tucker.
Let's go,
Paul
baby.
Hendrick said that's the same thing. Hey, folks, what a great football game for Garrett County tonight to come out and answer the bell. And this was a big game, as Billy Goldsmith said early in the contest, one of the biggest games Garrett County's had in a long time. As Sue Stevenson says, great job, GC. Your final score tonight is Garrett County 41-14 here on your Urban Group scoreboard. Our player of the game again was Junior Lightning and Cam Peak, as Cam had 2 huge touchdown runs tonight and basically broke the game open. And at that point in time, the floodgates were just continuing to open for Garrett County. Huge kudos to Coach Crutchfield, his staff. They, coming off a bye week, you can always tell a lot about a team in the first few minutes of a game and how prepared they are, and they obviously use this bye week to get healthy, to hammer down some fundamentals and to get ready for this football game. And Coach, this is what we wanted to do, is be ready for Mercer County next week.
Can we call them and let's just say let's play tomorrow night?
That's exactly right.
Man, that's how excited I am.
We're ready.
I am so excited for next Friday night.
We're ready to go. As Wanda Matthews checks in, said, great game. Go Aiden. As Aiden Coffey got him some look in there tonight. Said lots of tailgaters next week is Karen Barnes.
Hey, we might see if the old blue
bus
might
get
show
out
up.
there. Let's get out there. We might bring the blue bus as it is going to be game time in Garrett County Dye House Stadium, folks. Get there early, be loud, and be ready for some Garrett County football. Until next week, for Professor Jeff Jacobs, Dr. Caleb Gresham, and Scott Boland, this is a Garrett County Golden Lion victory as we head back to Lancaster. Until next time, God bless America, and take care of each other, and go Lions.